For Outriders, quite enjoyed the demo, if I'm honest.
I've got like 24 hours in the demo.
Oh, I didn't want to play it that much because, like, I didn't want to ruin it. Because I get burned out from games really easy, so I figured if I played it too much, I just wouldn't want to go back to it when it comes out. But
we're alive.
What's happening?
What's up? Two plumbers and a princess.
What is that?
Oh,
we got fastback, fun speculation.
I can tell you. I can
Pong Soul.
Yeah, Pong.
I can tell you what the Nintendo 64 console, or what this is. You know what it is? The last great Nintendo console. After that, all the rest of them were shit.
Other than that controller, I never cared for the controller.
Oh man, I love the controller. I don't know why. I just found it really easy to deal with. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it, but I enjoyed it.
They were going for, like, you can put your left hand in the middle, your right hand on this side, or you can hold it 3 different ways. I remember them talking about that.
Well, I've seen people hold it with different variations of how they hold it, and it's pretty wild. But yeah, it's just one of those things I just never really. I mean, at the time when it came out, I didn't have it. A friend of mine did, so I really didn't get a chance to really get used to it. But then later on, when my uncle passed away a few years ago, he had one, so then that was given to me, and I was like, wow, this is different.
Kids these days will never understand how perfect 4-player GoldenEye was. Oh my god, it was amazing.
It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Those were the days, man.
13 or 19.
Holy fuck. Oh wow.
We should say hello to our special guest tonight, guys.
Hello, special guest.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Well, hello there.
Who's the special guest? Who are they again?
Yeah. Who is the special guest? Is it me?
We have 2. We have 3 special guests. We have Diggy Dog.
What's going on, everybody?
What up?
Great to be here. Thank you very much for having me on. What's up, chat?
Welcome. And we also have Reg and Dave.
It's just Reg tonight. Dave's
No. That's not true. Dave, you go get Dave up right away. Get him on another computer. I want to hear you both speak at the same time.
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm no ventriloquist.
I knew you were the same person.
Maybe
I
one
knew
day.
It. You couldn't fool me with those glasses either.
Really?
No, couldn't fool me.
They might be as longer than Dave's.
Dun, 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 dun.
We also have our other panel regular. He would like to say hello. Yeah.
I also invited a dirty blonde. Say hello.
Hello, Dirty Blonde.
Hello.
Natty Daddy says hello.
Natty Daddy. Natty Daddy.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're playing with an Xbox controller? Oh, that's why. That's where there's your problem right there. I don't know how anyone can use those PlayStation controllers at all. They gave me carpal tunnel.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Guys, did you hear this week that those new Xbox headsets, unless you pay a subscription every month, they don't work?
$15 a month, baby.
Really?
Oh my god. Oh god, I swear.
Has anyone got a pair of those Xbox headphones?
No.
Not me, no.
Hey man, I did a live unboxing last week.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, really?
I literally had just bought another pair of Rig 500s, the Plantronics. I was like, no, I don't need them.
I thought about getting a pair, but like I've got the Astro A40, so it's like, well, if I get them and they're not as good, then what's the point in buying them? So
and they're wireless. I can't get down with wireless.
See, to be fair, that's the one thing I actually want them for, because the Astro A40s I've got at the moment, they have to connect to the controller via some stupid adapter. So to get rid of that would be perfect.
I used wireless years ago, and they got way too much interference, man. I was like, fuck all that. So I just went back to wireless.
Well, I have to say that the first day that I had the new Xbox headset, I was having not there was no static or anything like that, but I was losing connection.
Yeah, apparently there's an update that will fix that.
Yeah, until I did the update, and until I turned them off and turned them on, because I was having problems with the whole day. And then I realized, okay, I did the update again. This time I kept them perfectly still when I did the update. And then I turned them off, turned them on, and the next day had zero problems. So I don't know, something magically worked.
What the hell is Matt talking about? I have no fucking clue. He's got me lost.
Apparently they had an issue where they were turning off the Elite controllers as well. But that's been fixed
really?
from what I've read. Yeah.
Oh, he must be talking about the fee thing with the headphones. Yeah, it's so stupid. Oh my god. Stupid shit.
How, like, that Dolby Atmos, I mean, is it 15 quid a month, or is it just like a 15 quid flat?
The one-time fee.
Yeah,
right, yeah, that's what I thought it was.
For the app, right? And it's just you're paying $15 just like for the license or some shit.
Well, when I bought these Rig 500s, I got a 2-year subscription to it. So once that runs out, I mean, I've already that's like in a sense I've paid my fee, right? Or I get it for 2 years and then I have to pay the $15 fee and then I have it for forever. I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I know that I've already paid.
Sure, yeah.
I've already paid for it, and I never had to pay again.
Yeah,
and I paid for it like a year ago or more.
Is it like proper surround sound though? Like, does it actually give you that 3D?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
really
does.
cool.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but people are acting like your headphones, like the new Xbox headphones, wouldn't work at all if you didn't pay for the license. I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You gotta be like,
you gotta pay $15 a
month
month to make them work. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a one-time purchase.
Yeah, those are the same people that are saying, "Do not join Game Pass."
That sounds an awful lot like fanboy clickbait.
Are you talking about that shit? I probably the same stuff I seen this morning, Jay, where that guy was like, "Don't subscribe to Game Pass, please," or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's those people that do this.
It's crazy.
Man,
yeah.
It's like they're so out of narratives that they're just like throwing shit out there and just hoping that all of them will gang together and just go with one of these pieces of bullshit, you know? Just
it's just crazy. I find it really, I just don't understand like the fanaticism of it. Like, people just get so invested and take it so personally when one console does one thing and another console does another. I would never understand that mentality.
Yeah, man. I'm glad
I must defend this piece of plastic with my life. You know, that kind of mentality. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, even without the Dolby Atmos, these Rig 500s right here, they sound phenomenal. But I wanted that extra oomph. I'm gonna use the card they put in the box, so you know. But people are like, they don't work at all. Like, you can't hear any sound unless you subscribe to Dolby for $15. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, man. What? And then if you don't want to use that, you got the Windows Sonic, you know, and all the other things you can use, and that shit's free. The Windows Sonic.
How much is that a month?
Oh, it's free. Oh yeah. Never mind.
ladies and germs.
Yeah, actually, Mav just said it. Windows Sonic is free. Yep. Because that's what I was using before I bought these. Because I'm actually wearing the headphones I got now. The Mav's got the same kind.
I did this.
The what are these fucking called again? The Cloud X Hyper Clouds. And I was using Windows Sonic for them. I think Mav's got the same pair.
I'm going to sound like a complete noob when I ask this, but like, so even though they're stereo headphones, if you get the Dolby Atmos, it turns them into 3D sound.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to invest in
that.
the
That
pair
is cool. Yeah.
Like Mav just said, I think Atmos, it is worth it. I mean, like both of these, the ones I'm wearing and the rigs right there, they sound phenomenal. Just Atmos just makes the gaming sounds and the music that much better because it's like 3D.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, like Matt said, it's synthetic 3D audio. Yeah.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
What's
going
happening,
on,
Sick?
everybody?
What up,
Go
Sick?
home.
Chilling. What's up with all of you?
I see Sick in the chat, and then I hear him, and I was like, holy shit, I'm about to say hi, but I didn't realize I just said hi to you.
What's going on? Oh, man, I almost missed the show. I was doing something. I'm like, wait a minute. Wasn't there a show early, today I was going to check out? I was like, what was it? And I looked at my phone, and all of a sudden, I got the message from Graphic God. I'm like, oh, there we go. That's what it was. I was starting to feel like old and stupid. I couldn't remember things.
It happens.
I had that happen. Yeah, I can't remember
man.
something going into the next room. Shit.
I know, me too.
Yikes.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Damn, somebody typing the fuck away on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Someone's
Oh,
writing a
shit,
novel.
sorry. I didn't realize it was that loud.
Reggie's like, I'll just use this to write my novel.
I thought he was being a stenographer and writing down everything we were saying.
Yeah, exactly. Put a transcript out of the for the hearing impaired.
Yes, if you want to read it later.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Fucking, Andy been playing Earthworm Jim. Damn.
Yeah, I was just watching that.
Man.
Jesus, I've not seen that in years.
Me neither.
Oh, man. The only thing I remember is the last boss has this crazy name. Something slug for a butt, evil, smelly, festering, something or other. And that was the whole name. I was like, wow, this is ridiculous. I remember playing the game the first time just because I heard the name of the enemy was this crazy thing. I was like, oh man, I gotta try this out. Earthworm Jim was one of the best games of that whole 16-bit generation, particularly towards the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only Earthworm Jim I ever played was on it was a 2D Earthworm Jim. What was it? A PlayStation maybe?
That was
It was on
Mega Drive, I think.
Sega Genesis,
Yeah,
maybe.
Sega.
Sega
Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on Super Nintendo too, but it looked better on Genesis for some
Yeah,
reason.
the Genesis one played.
Yeah, that was
played
the
better and
main
stuff,
version,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's the only one I ever played.
Yep.
Sega, like the Sega Genesis was the Mega Drive, wasn't it? It was like called
Yeah.
differently.
Yes.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I used to have a Mega Drive. I didn't have. I had a Super Nintendo as well eventually, but yeah, Mega Drive was my go-to.
Why in the fuck did they call it Mega Drive and why they call ours a Genesis? I never understood that.
It was either a
So
legal
no.
thing or something here in America. They couldn't use that name, and they wanted to.
Was it the Master System over there, and
Yeah, we had.
Master System
I
here?
think we had a Master System over here. Yeah, that was.
It was
Yeah,
the Mark III, but I think they
Mark
might have
III,
called.
yeah.
Yeah, but like the best version of it, I think they did call it the Master System over there, like the version with the FM
Yeah.
sound and all of that. But generally, I think they just referred it to the Mark III over there.
Yeah, that's why.
That's it,
That's why
yeah.
I never understood why they called it Mega Drive, the Genesis version, or their second console. Mega Drive
Genesis
there,
was
Genesis
only
here.
the American name too. Like it was Mega Drive in Japan and shit too, right?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. So I wonder if that's just like an American. Hey, Genesis sounds better, like the Genesis of the 16-bit.
I guess.
Revolution,
I
you know.
guess. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Just like change the name to hopefully make it sell
They-
better, sound cooler or whatever.
They had some good marketing back then. You know, the welcome to the next level. You know, like
Mhm.
that. And the little dog that went Sega. You know.
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah. There
yep.
you go. You did it way better. Yeah. There you go.
And of course, even before then, everybody remembers, Sega does what Nintendo don't. And
Don't,
I mean, that's
Yeah.
ballsy for back then because they called out the competitor by name. Nobody does that. Even back then, we still don't do that now. So that
Good
was
point.
ballsy move.
Point, yeah.
You would think that they'd be more inclined to do it now that everybody has more access to see it. Like,
Or
Yeah.
even just the blast processing whole thing, ran with that.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
even though that wasn't really
That was
anything. They
bullshit.
just ran with it, you know?
Yeah, it was bullshit.
It was bullshit. Yeah, they started bullshit before Sony ever had bullshit.
And do you guys remember that Sony tried to pull that stuff on Nintendo too? Remember Crash Bandicoot, the guy in the Crash costume?
Oh yeah,
out in front of the Nintendo headquarters.
Nintendo headquarters.
Yeah, and he was like, "Come on, plumber boy."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I totally forgot about that. But yeah, that was equally as ballsy because they really went out and they were out there actually in front of Sony headquarters. It wasn't like, some random building. They actually went out there, not Sony, to Nintendo headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember that, right.
Yeah. Some guy with a big mic.
He had the megaphone.
Yeah, the megaphone. Yep. I remember those vividly, like they were yesterday. There was a shit ton of those damn commercials. They were pushing the shit out of Nintendo. Dogging Nintendo.
Yeah, so Nintendo got it twice. I mean, but yeah, that's Nintendo for you. Because, back in those days, Nintendo was king. But when you got a little older, and then there was, Super Nintendo, but there was also competition with Sega. So now, like if you grew up on Nintendo, and then you were kind of like a little older, maybe 9 or 10 when Sega came out with the Genesis, and you were thinking to yourself, "Ooh, which one do I really like?" And so this is like the earliest points of like the fanboy wars of that generation. It was nuts. But now Nintendo changed up, I would say, around the time of the N64, because then they were trying to get the younger audience, even younger than the ones that were on Nintendo at the time, because by that point we're in high school, so they went for the kids that were younger than me. I remember my younger cousins and stuff. Like they would advertise to them, Pokemon, things like that. I was in high school by that time. I wasn't interested in those, but a lot of other people were.
You know why?
Changed,
You know why PlayStation did that too, don't you? Because PlayStation and Nintendo were supposed to be partners. That was just a way of fucking with them.
Oh, that whole history! Like Nintendo basically had gotten Sony into the whole industry back with the Super Nintendo with that sound chip. It was made by Ken Kutaragi himself. Same guy who created the PlayStation. And when Nintendo did them dirty with that Super Nintendo CD, that's what brought them into gaming with the PlayStation. Had they not done that, this whole industry would have been way different.
Oh my God, yeah.
So you're saying Nintendo fan or PlayStation fans need to thank Nintendo for them even having a fucking console to play on right now?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Because if they didn't, it'd probably still be the Nintendo PlayStation.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what I love about Nintendo? They just don't give a fuck. They'll put out what they want. And they don't follow this whole, we need to have a big fucking console in your living room. They'll just do what they like. And I think that's why they're so successful.
Yeah. Good point.
It's their world. We just live in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody knows about me.
Okay.
I might as well be like. Remember how Super was? He was never going to get a Switch. I have always stuck to my gun because the GameCube pissed me off. I only bought it for one game, and that was Resident Evil 4, and I never turned that bitch on again. I was like, what's the point in buying Nintendo consoles? I don't want to play their shit that I grew up on anymore. If I'm gonna do that, I'll play the games I grew up on, the original ones. I've never bought another Nintendo console because I don't have time. I don't fucking love Mario like that. I don't need Mario. I don't need a plumber. I can fix my own goddamn plumbing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he does, and I'm there for when she needs it. But
I honestly think as long as there's Pokemon, Nintendo will always be in business.
Oh yeah,
because everybody will just buy a Nintendo just for Pokemon.
New customers are born for Nintendo every day. So
I just can't do it, man. I just can't rock with Nintendo no more.
Yeah, they're really not for our age group as much.
No,
like nostalgia is one thing, and their games are great. Like a lot of people our ages still love their game, and that's cool too. But generally, their stuff isn't that much made for us.
No,
they're really made for anybody younger.
Yep. Or somebody who really, really, really just digs Nintendo, the old Nintendo, and they strategically buy Nintendo because of nostalgia. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm. And I don't have time for that, dude. I mean, like the Switch does nothing for me because the last handheld console I had was a PSP, and I realized I didn't play that bitch either, so I got rid of it. I don't play. When I'm like, unless I'm in here, I'm not playing video games. Nope. Hanging out with the wife or doing something else. You know, I'm not a like I tried the what you call it, the Microsoft the Xbox xCloud shit on my phone. That's cool and all, but why am I going to play it on my phone when I can play it? You know, I can come in here and game on my TV. So you know.
I do like having that option of like, because we got a gaming cafe in town and stuff, so it's nice to be able to take a controller and your phone to there and just chill out. And just...
something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah,
for sure.
I think once the internet around the world gets better, I think it's at that point, you know, but like the internet's still shit. So having like needing that permanent internet connection is still gonna be an issue. I think once they finally got a way of sorting that out and you can have this like on the go wherever you are, I think that'd be great.
Look, I don't dog on anybody for having Nintendo, but you hear, and this is the reason why I've never bought one, because I know I'd be the same way. You hear people now, like, you know, like if you listen to Slow Mo Backslap and, you know, DPS, you will listen to them, or anybody else who talks about their Switch. They're like, I haven't picked up my Switch in a year. I'm like, why the fuck do you even buy the damn thing then? And I knew that, but I knew.
See, I thought about picking one up at that point in time too, like back then, because I was buying into that hardcore too, man. I was like, fuck yeah, that'll be cool. Fucking, there'll be some advantage to having it and get some achievements on that motherfucker somehow, you know. And that never happened.
You talk about
Civilization. Wow.
You talk about the rumor that like you talking about the rumor that Game Pass might come to the Switch. That's when you picked it up.
Yeah.
See, I'm more of a show me first type of person. I don't believe shit until I see it. So
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Especially in this
particularly that room. Yeah, particularly that room. I'm kind of 50-50 on it because if it was to happen for Game Pass to come on the competing console, that's a major like admittance of like you're not doing well, that your own competitor's whole platform is on your platform. I'm hesitant to even believe that's going to happen. And like, even if it does, it seems to me like a big L. Like you lost big time if you got to have your competitors platform on your platform. But we'll see.
I think it could actually happen, you know, because like Nintendo and Microsoft are definitely like buddy now, aren't they? So having Game Pass on Switch, especially with like xCloud and stuff. I mean, I think that would be quite an interesting move.
I think the older gamers like ourselves would use it more. Would be about the only ones that would use like xCloud on the Switch, because I think the people that are like this hardcore Nintendo, and that's all they saying they really care about, I don't think they would really use it.
I was actually thinking about it the other day because, like, when Phil Spencer did that Bethesda roundtable, and he was saying about Bethesda games will come to platforms that have Game Pass on it. It just the way he said that made me think, well, hang about, maybe it might come to Switch.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like there's a position to talk there about possibly getting Game Pass on other devices other than Xbox and PC. That's just the way it sounded to me. Anyway, I could be completely wrong, but I mean that'd be big if they did put on Switch.
Oh, I think they'd love to have that on there, you know, even if they had to give Nintendo a little money just to have it on there, you know, just to
yeah, for sure.
All those people that would subscribe to Xbox, well, Game Pass go live. I was going to say live, but that's not even a thing. Xbox Network or whatever, you know, like just any subscription to anything, you know, just numbers, you know. I think
yeah, for sure.
Get it on Nintendo because there's just so many people and there's such a different bunch of gamers, you know. So if they could get them. You know, in on that, you know, hell, they're on.
It's a different type
2
of
billion
situation.
gamers they want,
major coup. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about how many people have got a Switch as well. If you can get them on Game Pass as well, I mean, that's crazy.
That'd be huge. That'd be huge.
That'd be major.
Yeah.
And it kind of fits into their little, you know, wanting to go mobile. You know, that's kind of a hybrid mobile kind of thing. You know, so you know they'd like to have that. You know, on the go, if you will.
Plus, I mean, like I said, I would never use it because I don't own a Switch and I don't plan on buying one. But that would be kind of like Microsoft having a handheld. Because I've heard people say, like, well, would Microsoft ever make a handheld? No, they give two shits to make a handheld. But if they got the Game Pass on Switch, that would be like kind of like their handheld.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
if they were to announce that the Switch Pro comes with Game Pass, I would definitely get one for sure because I don't like the size screen of a mobile to play games on. Personally, I mean the Switch screen's a perfect size for me. Like I'm
yeah,
fine
it's a
with
nice
that.
screen. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, supposedly the Switch Pro is supposed to have a slightly larger screen. So, like, if you've seen the Switch, it has a big bezel. Like, it's supposed to be able to fill up that whole bezel size.
It's supposed to be a 7-inch screen, is what I heard. The Switch
Yeah.
Pro
I saw
or
something
whatever.
earlier, and I saw it on Twitter, so it's got to be true. I think it's what it's
Of course.
so it's got to be true. But where it might even be 4K, but so
I read
of course
that,
that's
yeah,
rumor,
yeah.
right? But so that'd be
that's
cool,
the
if, of course, like I said, it was on Twitter.
Yeah, it might
so-
be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
easily. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's only like 4 years ago they were saying the consoles can't do 4K 60, and we're already doing that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the One X did that so much earlier than anyone had even thought was possible even then.
Yeah.
I just don't know what a screen, even at 7 inches, if that's what the new Switch's screen size is going to be. I just don't know if you need 4K on a screen that small.
The screen isn't rumored to be 4K. It's rumored to be 720p, but it's a larger screen and it's OLED.
4K,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
no
that's
doubt.
fine.
right.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah. All you really need on a screen the size of a phone is 1080p max, really, honestly.
Yeah,
Small.
maximum 720p is usually good enough for that too. Like, there's a lot of new handheld PCs from GPD and that Aya Neo. Both of those have 720p screens, and those are like 2 and 3 and close to 4 times the cost of the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's good that it'll be able to run 4K docked because that's pretty good. Step up for the Switch really.
Have any of you
time.
guys seen Apex Legends running on the Switch?
No.
Oh my god, it's horrific.
I've heard.
It's absolutely horrific.
Yeah, I've heard bad things.
I keep trying to see Epic Legends on my Switch. I just can't find the motherfucker. I don't know where it's at. Oh, that's right. I never bought one.
Oh, womp womp.
Womp womp.
How many punchlines do you have tonight, Jay?
It looks fucking terrible.
Man, you gotta let him know so you can have that, Justin Timberlake picture up there, man. I'm just like, wow. That encapsulates so much right there.
I'm not down with Nintendo. Nope, sorry. That's what I really enjoyed. Is the one that's Infinite's playing right now, and I didn't keep it long. Yeah.
What is this? Here, I'm trying to look over there.
And 64.
And the main reason I bought the Nintendo 64 was for Killer Instinct Gold.
Oh, Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct was like one of the best reasons to have that.
That
was one of my first 3 games that I had.
I love fighting games,
Doom
so
64,
that's just me,
and I forget what the other. Oh, Mario Kart.
And
I
of
never
course,
went into Killer Instinct. I don't know why.
Killer Instinct Gold was gold on the Nintendo, but it was really Killer Instinct 2 from the arcade. They just changed it to gold for some stupid reason. Yeah, and I don't even remember all the games I had from my Nintendo 64. I had GoldenEye. I think everybody had that goddamn game. I had GoldenEye.
Yeah. I had the couple the Zeldas, the Ocarina of Time, and I can't remember what the first one was called. The first one was called.
No,
Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh, that's understandable. Yeah, guaranteed.
I saw the first Zelda on the NES. I was like, the top down thing. I can't do that. Until this day, I can't stand that camera view. I was like, nope. And then I actually went through what was it, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
I helped my buddy go through Ocarina at the time and helped him beat it. That's the only Zelda game I actually kind of played some and saw the ending to. It was okay, but I was like, whatever. Yeah, Killer Instinct's a motherfucker to emulate.
Oh yeah, the whole N64 is
Yeah.
Yeah.
The arcade machine
sure
actually.
you're not playing this on the PlayStation?
The arcade machine is ironically runs a lot better, even though it's basically the same hardware as the N64 on the inside. But they were able to emulate that a lot easier to get the 2 arcade versions running.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
RetroPie isn't going to be able to handle all that mess because
No,
it's really put together with spit, glue, and bubble gum to begin with, even on PC. Yeah,
My
N64 emulation is real tough. It's even on PC, it's a bit of a mess still
Yeah.
after all these years.
Yeah, like my Raspberry Pi, it runs Killer Instinct slow as shit, just like this. It can't do it. Can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Killer.
Yeah.
Love Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
You should put the Super Nintendo version off for contrast afterward. Let people see what the difference was, man. It's ridiculous back then too.
Well, you got to
first one
remember.
didn't come to N64.
You got to remember when the first KI came out, and then that one, they were doing some like some high tech shit.
Oh yeah,
For the character model.
Oh yeah, graphically it was superb.
That's why it's so hard to emulate now. Because like I think I don't remember. I saw a documented on it, but like they rendered those character models of some kind of like super high end computer back then. Like for some crazy like silicon graphics type shit.
Silicon graphics, remember those?
Yeah, man.
I want to say hello to Indy and Lady. How you doing?
Hey.
Stopping by.
Excuse me.
And that's why I have both original KIs. I got those from when I bought the 2013 KI. KI came with it. Code Mystics did the port. And they run flawless. They run flawless.
Yeah.
I saw some guy on Twitter last night. It's like, wouldn't it be awesome if we had like he was talking about like he said something like a KI type fighter with all the Microsoft characters. I said that would be cool and all, but how about we get a KI2 first? Come on. Yeah.
Clay Fighter. Oh wow, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Awesome.
Clay Fighter runs slow as hell on my Raspberry Pi 3B. Yeah. And if you try Primal Rage, it does the same thing. It runs slow as shit.
Primal Rage, man. I'd like to see that. I haven't seen that forever. That's
the ones with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what? You should
that
be
was
able
so
to,
fun to play back in the arcades.
You could probably go in and change the emulator on. Are you trying to press me or something there, Infinite? Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, I wish one emulator worked with everything, but they just don't. They never did. You have to kind of jump around with them.
Yeah, it's really such tough work to even get working in the first place to develop those things.
What about Turok? How does that run?
Ooh, Turok.
Yeah, Turok. I used to love Turok, dude. I did have Turok. I remember that on Nintendo 64. That was a fucking amazing game.
Oh, Hexen and Heretic. Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh my god, both of those are amazing. See, I was into PC gaming when all this stuff came out, so I was playing all these games on my PC, and everyone else was playing on PlayStation and N64 and stuff like that. But I got my start on all these.
Well,
games
they don't call you God for no reason, Jay.
I guess you're right. Yeah, Heretic and Hexen, I remember those because I was big into the first-person shooters at the time, and this was like there was an evolution. You know, it started off with Doom, then it went to Quake, and then it went to Duke Nukem.
Whoa! Such disrespect for Wolfenstein.
Oh, Wolfenstein! Sorry, you're right. Wolfenstein was the beginning, basically.
Yes, you was.
No, but that's the thing. Like it went into progression, and I remember playing all these games. Like, what's that game I played about a couple months ago? The one where you play, it's like a horror movie. Shit, the hell's it called? You know, the one where you're running around and you got the skeletons coming out of the ground, and you got all the cult members coming at you. Shit.
Silent Hill?
I don't know.
No, it was a first-person shooter.
Oh, first-person shooter.
Turok.
It was no, stop it. It
was on PC?
It was on PC. It was before Shadow Warrior, but after Duke Nukem. God, I can't remember this name.
Oh, was it Power Slave?
No, but it had all the one-liners from Evil Dead in it.
Oh, not Duke, but it had the one, not Duke Nukem. There was another
it
one.
It had all the one-liners, like he would say, "Come get some," and it's kind of
Serious
like.
Sam.
No, it wasn't Serious Sam.
No,
Serious Sam is awesome. God damn it, I wish you.
Oh, you know what? I have it on my phone. I have it on my computer. I'm just gonna look this up real quick.
I remember you playing it, Dave. I just can't remember the fucking name of it. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't.
It's driving me
Yeah,
nuts.
as soon as you name it, I'm gonna go. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's for the big boys right there.
Iguana Entertainment. God, I ain't seen that forever. Jesus.
I'm gonna find this game and I'm gonna punch myself in the face when I see it.
I remember Turok being such a good franchise, man.
Blood.
Yeah, they tried to bring it back like
The
twice.
game was called Blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I think it's one
Yeah.
of those games that only appeals to certain people, though, isn't it? Like dinosaurs and stuff.
It is. Yeah, it does. There's so many fucking.
What's that dinosaur game that's coming out soon? I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's meant to be like Series X.
Transformers Beast Wars. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop.
Is it Second something? I can't remember the fucking name.
Second
of it, but that looks
Extinction or
alright.
something?
Second
Yeah, that's
Extinction,
the one.
yeah.
Second Extinction, yeah.
Yeah.
That looked pretty good.
Is that coming to Game Pass day one? It is. Isn't it?
I'm not
I
sure.
believe it is.
What
Yeah.
game is that? What game is it again?
Second
Second
Extinction.
Extinction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What isn't coming to Game Pass? Jesus fucking Christ.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of was like, yeah. It probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first world
Yeah.
problems for your ass, man. That's the first world problems for your ass. You have too much to play. You know?
Evan, please don't subscribe to Game Pass, please.
Please don't play games.
How
Please don't
dare
play
they
games,
get-
sir.
Don't, yeah, please
Oh, yeah.
don't subscribe to Game Pass.
Hey, Xbox got too many games. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Man, that was the most pathetic tweet I'd seen.
Oh,
in
yeah,
a
you like
long
that?
time.
You like that, Sick? Oh, my God. Oh, you know who I saw? It was Tim Dog. It was Tim Dog said, stop playing games or something. I looked down and I was like, what is this fucking idiot saying? Please don't subscribe to Game Pass, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, my God.
Nah, he was retweeting someone else, but it was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah, but
where did
Tim
he
was-
find this pathetic moron? What depths
I
of the
don't know.
internet? But jeez,
No, if it weren't for Tim Dog, I wouldn't have seen it. But he had retweeted it like at 5 or 6 in the morning, and the guy had tweeted that original tweet like right after midnight, and he's like begging people not to subscribe to Game Pass, and Tim was like, "Yeah, don't play games, people," or some shit. I'm like, "Oh my God,
Guys, what if that was Supersonic's second account?
no."
oh wow.
I like the new saying that I've heard from people is instead of Xbox has no games, is Xbox has your games.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
Xbox
that.
got your games, yeah.
I like that.
Soon to be replaced by Xbox has all the games. They keep going the rate they're going. Like, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my thing, I don't understand is like, look, yes, if you're subscribed to Game Pass, you're kind of like renting the games. But it's not like there's not an option there to buy it for a 20% or a 10% discount. Whatever the fuck it is. you can still buy it.
Yeah, and it's like it doesn't even matter if so like Dirt 5. Like I wanted to buy that game, but I figured I'll wait until it comes on Game Pass. Okay, now I'm playing it, enjoying it, and after I'm done with it, it doesn't matter that I don't own the damn game, right? Like
Because
So what? Okay.
what does it
Like,
do
now I don't have
when
to
you don't
try
play
and
it? You know
get
what it
rid of
does? It sits on your shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Sure.
Well, look. I think we're all older gamers here, and unless the game's really good, like say Quantum Break, I beat that multiple times because I love that goddamn game. I don't go through a game like if it's like a single player story driven game. I don't go through that game but like one time, most games, but one time anyway. So if I play it through Game Pass, I don't have to buy it. I'm not, and I probably won't touch it again. So
Yeah, sure. To be fair, that's how I play games as well. I just one and done them. I don't normally go back to play single player experiences.
If you think about it, you've done it. Everybody's done one or two games because you jive with that game so much. You love the game and you want to experience it again. But most times, no matter what the game is, you don't play through the game but about one time. Hell, we don't have time to anyway.
Yeah. And then you
definitely
don't need to own it. Like, I mean, I understand like the nostalgia of it 10 years later, like, oh, I owned this game and I still own it and I'm glad I have it, but you don't need that game. You don't need, like I said, Dirt 5 or whatever, you're not going to play that shit again, so you don't really need that. And it just saved you all that money. So you can go buy a different game to collect.
And if you also think about it, 20 years ago, you know what $15 got you? 3 rentals.
3 rentals.
Only 3 rentals.
Right.
That's what that got you 20 years ago.
Like, well, game prices were all over the fucking place.
Listen, don't get me started. I spent $100 on Street Fighter 2 for the Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah.
$100.
I just don't understand.
Was that $100? Yeah, if it was, I bought it then. Right when it
In
came out.
Canada, yeah.
I know I'm not the only one. I knew I wasn't about like playing the game. If you beat it, you don't go back to it. I knew I wasn't the only one, so I don't get all the pushback.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
It depends.
It seems to be like a
said.
go-to. It seems to be like a go-to thing for fanboy arguments. Oh, I can go back and play it again. Nobody's going to go back and fucking play it again.
You don't own your game, sir. I'm like, I already beat it, so why the fuck I need to own it?
Yeah. The only game that I've like went through here recently and like want to go back to, and it's because of the DLCs, is that Immortals Phoenix Rising. I really like that game.
Oh my god, I hate that fucking game. I'll tell you why I hate that game. To be fair, I don't hate the game. Right, here's the fucking thing. Last year for Ubisoft, every single Ubisoft game I bought, I played for like fucking 25 hours, and then all my fucking progress. And that happened to me on Watch Dogs, that happened to me on Valhalla, and then it happened to me on Phoenix. And when it happened to me on Phoenix, I was like, fuck this, I'm not going back and starting again.
Yeah, I heard it
never went back
bugged.
to it.
Fuck this shit.
I heard it
I'm out.
bugged with like the fucking quick resume thing. Like,
It seems to be
that's too bad. That sucks that happened.
it seems to be something related to Ubisoft Connect, I think, because any time that you disconnect when you're or anytime you like turn your console off and you don't reconnect to Ubisoft Connect, you lose your fucking save progress. So I think they need to sort that shit out, because that's getting quite old.
And if you guys didn't see the tweet I tweeted out earlier, like 6 o'clock, there's a free play weekend this weekend for I think it's Watch Dogs Legions. Yeah, Watch Dogs Legions.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Shit. All right.
That's awesome. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
I've never
hated
taken
that as
advantage
well.
of
So much shit to play. For Xbox not having no games, I've been playing a lot of shit. And like, I haven't had time to get that.
Yeah. Watch Dogs Legion will be free to play this weekend. It was an article from Kotaku about an hour ago.
I thought Legion was such a step backwards. I thought I loved Watch Dogs 2. I thought that game was amazing, and then Legion was just a massive step backwards.
I tweeted it out just so people would know. If I sit here and say I was going to play it, I'd probably be fucking lying, because I probably won't.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I got too much to play now.
free to play,
I
I'll
could probably
it's not worth buying.
Yep. I like that. That's good.
I mean, look, this would probably be what would happen if I downloaded Watch Dogs like Friday or whenever it's available to download. I would forget about it, and then Sunday would roll around, and or Monday would roll around. I'd try to play it, like you can't play it. So what's the point if I can download it? So, but I tweeted it out just to get it out there.
I got one too. Yeah.
Nice.
Wait a second. What Spider-Man game is this? Infinite? Is this the same one that's on the Sega Dreamcast and the PS1?
No.
The different one? I don't think I've ever played this one because this looks different.
Fastback said he just finished Watch Dogs Legion. How was it, Fastback? I've only played one Watch Dog. That was the first one.
Don't lie, Fastback.
It was okay.
Tell us the truth.
It wasn't.
I never got
special.
the second one. Oh, I never
It
got
just
the
it
first
just
one, but I got
gets
the second
so
one.
fucking tedious. So tedious.
For me, Watch Dogs felt like a more like a generic version of GTA.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
But what I liked about Watch Dogs and even Watch Dogs 2 is that it tried to be different. Like with Watch Dogs 3, it's almost like they just, oh my god, it's just not a fucking good game. This whole you could be anybody thing is literally just the dumbest fucking idea.
well, that's what I heard everybody was so excited about. Like, you could be grandma. I could be 90-year-old grandma. I'm like, woo!
The thing is that every single character in the game has this really over-exaggerated fucking London accent. So it's
so you're saying Daz voices everybody.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But you've got these old grandmas that are wearing like fucking almost like cyberpunk kind of futuristic get up and like, all right, love, it's like proper fucking over the top London.
That would be kind of off-putting when you walk up to a 95-year-old woman and you hear going, Daz's voice coming out over here.
What?
Funny.
You fanny.
You fatty. Man. Yeah.
Hey, you know what's a good Nintendo 64 game? Superman 64.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Didn't that game destroy the gaming industry at one point like E.T. did?
Almost.
Yeah, E.T. too or something. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I knew it was bad when I rented it, and as I don't remember when it came out. But
I didn't have to reserve the motherfucker.
Yeah, they're just giving it to him.
He rented the game and it hadn't even been taken out of the plastic and nobody wanted it.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted that shit.
First one to break the seal.
No, I rented it, and the time I got home, I realized it jumped back on the shelf because he was scared I wouldn't like it either. I was like, oh well. No, it was pretty bad, dude. It was pretty bad.
Yeah,
I remember constantly falling through the floor in that game. It's some crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you don't fall through the floor once, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I give them props.
Look at this masterpiece right here.
I give somebody props for trying to make a Superman back then. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Oh, and this was based on the animated series that come on after Batman, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even remember that series. That's how bad I think the series was.
Oh my god, it just looks horrific.
No, look at this turd. Man.
It looks like he's constipated. He's trying to keep his shit on himself.
Come on, Infinite, you can fly.
Can't even fly.
Infinite's got failure to launch right now.
Fly,
This
Take a little blue pill.
fly through the diaphragms. Come on,
Got
fly through the
performance
diaphragms.
Yeah. Performance anxiety.
If I was
Can't get it up.
If I was a Raspberry Pi, I wouldn't run this shit.
Infinite can't get it up. Damn it.
Oh, you nearly did it. Go on. I believe in you.
Yeah. You can do it.
You have to see up, up, and away first.
Hey, can somebody call the fluffer? Get her in here.
You can do it, Superman.
Yeah, try that. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You almost had it.
Oh my God.
Come on, Superman, you're not very super. I'm telling you.
That is terrible. That's terrible.
I mean, how do you make a Superman game? Let's be honest. I mean,
You
it's
don't.
fucking Superman.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, you have to do what all the shows do. You have
about
to
some,
have formidable foes. You know, that's the thing about Superman.
Cruising.
Yeah, he's pretty tough, but you got to make you got to make villains just as tough.
Vigilante 8, what a game.
There is there is no way to actually make a superhero game come across as they would, like fans would want the characters would, like the fans from like the comic books and stuff. There's no way to make a comic book based game to, where you would make everybody happy, because look at Avengers. I love Avengers.
Or a movie.
Yeah, and or
make a movie to make everyone happy.
Because people bitch about Hulk. It's like I get beat up by this little scrawny white dude. I'm like, well, if you'd actually made Hulk the way he was supposed to be, you would run through that campaign in about 10 minutes. Just Hulk smash everybody to death.
I've gone back to that Marvel Avengers. I'm actually quite enjoying it. I have issues with like a few of the fucking characters because Hulk does get killed.
They would have to rename the game Blood Spatter, because that's all it would be.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You would literally just squash everybody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's tough to make a superhero-based video game the way they come across in the comics. You know, it's just tough, man.
Yeah.
I think Superman's probably the worst one for it. I mean, because unless Superman is basically a fucking god on this planet. The only thing that can beat him is kryptonite. So basically, any enemy you put against him has got to have kryptonite.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just he's so linear.
The only way you make a Superman video game is if like it make people happy, where he felt realistic, where he couldn't just like punch a hole through somebody's head with by thinking about it. Is the only person he came up against was Doomsday. There was like 1,000 Doomsdays in the video game. You know what I'm saying?
Or if they weakened him from the beginning of the game plot-wise by kryptonite or something, but the whole time you're playing with a weak Superman, like. What kind of Superman game is that?
Then they wouldn't be happy. Then they wouldn't be happy.
Have any of you guys ever seen the movie Crank with Jason Statham?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Love that.
They should do that with Superman. Like right at the start of the game, they should inject him with kryptonite, and then he has to try and stay alive throughout the entire game by trying to keep his heart rate up. That's the only time it would ever be a good game.
Oh man, life is good. I got somebody who's doing a beer run for me, and I've got quesadillas. Yeah. Life is good.
Man, that is good. That is good living right there. You're right.
Beer run? There's nothing better than a guy that'll do a beer run for you.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh shit, I remember this game.
P-Bot! What up, P-Bot?
P-Bot, the most powerful gamer in the world.
What are you playing? You're golfing Infinite? What is this?
You're playing Wave Race.
I remember it. But
okay.
I can't remember that.
Whatever you do, don't fall off your surfboard and insert yourself into the dolphin.
No, yeah. I hate when that happens.
And you definitely don't want the dolphin to insert himself into you.
This is what this is what you say, wave race or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah.
Cruising was a pretty fun game on there, like Cruising USA, the world.
Hydro Thunder.
Was Super Mario RPG on the 64?
It was Super
No,
Nintendo.
it was on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, no.
I actually
played it
Okay,
last
that must have
week.
been late in the generation. Okay.
I was actually playing it
N64
last week.
Paper Mario.
Hydro
Yeah,
Thunder
it's
was
Yobi.
fun.
So Yobi, he's addicted to that game. Every time I play it, every time I'm on here, he says, Jay, you got to play, Super Mario RPG. So I always play for like 10 minutes before him.
I remember that game. That's why I remember is watching you play it on one of these podcasts and stuff. I remember you playing it. So it was on Super NES. That was
Mama.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I remember playing some of that game and stuff, So that must have been more towards the end of that generation for sure. I loved Final Fantasy 2, so I was always into RPGs like that. Fucking back then, I just loved that. I was always trying to recreate that. It was like one of my favorite games back then. Final Fantasy 2 on the Super Nintendo. I love that game. I played through that so many
I will never
times.
understand out of all the Mario games why they never made a sequel to this one.
Because they did. It was a spiritual sequel. It was Paper Mario, and they just went with that line instead for whatever odd reason. I think maybe they made a handheld sequel. GBA or something with the original style, but usually it went to Paper Mario.
If they were to go back and make a proper sequel to this, I would probably get Nintendo for that because this game is fucking brilliant.
The last Mario game I beat was the last 2D Mario. I remember playing this and having
X-Bot,
fun.
what up?
I remember playing, having fun fucking with Mario's face at the beginning with the little handful in his nose and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Xbox 448.
And I played this, but I never beat it. Because at that time I was when did the Nintendo 64 come out? 96?
96.
I was 19. I was outgrowing Nintendo, so I never finished it. The last one I beat was the what was the one on the Super Nintendo, the Mario game?
Mario World and
Mario World,
Yoshi's
Super
Island.
Mario World.
Yeah,
And Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, that's the last one I ever beat.
Yeah. Was it the Japanese one or was it the American one? Okay, well, what I remember. Right, yeah. Same thing happened to me. I used to work at a game shop, and I'd seen the Japanese one that December. And so when it came out in America, I remember, because I worked at a game shop then too, so I had mine early as well. In fact, they didn't control the date. Like, the date got spoiled crazy. You think the whole thing with the PS5 was bad. This was before the internet was really out there for everybody to know and get information on. And so it was just like the Wild West back then. So the N64, if it was in a warehouse, it wasn't there for long because most warehouses were just giving it up to, shops and stuff. So I had it early too. And I remember telling people, people would ask me if I beat Bowser. I'm like, yeah, I beat Bowser twice already. And they would look at me like, what are you talking? You must be lying. But what they didn't know was you fight him 3 different times in the game before you beat the game. And so a lot of people think I was lying about that. I don't know if that ever happened to you, if people would ask you because you had it early. But that's definitely what happened to me. And the funny thing about the N64 was it was so late. Like, the price they had quoted it was supposed to be, it was already $50 less than that by the time it came out. Because it was supposed to be $250. By the time it came out, it was $199. What's Indy saying about audio there?
It's the audio deal.
Someone not coming through.
Audio on the game. Okay.
He says someone's not coming through.
Who's not coming through?
Yo,
I can hear everybody.
what up?
Penis.
Okay, and then we hear him too.
Me? Am I in there?
You.
It's me. I'm blaming it on Doggy Dog 420. It's his fault. And
there's only 2 channels. There's only 2 channels. There's Infinite is one channel, and all of us are second channel. So if you can hear anyone else.
I was speaking to everyone. Everybody gave me the latitude to say what I was saying because, they're respectful. That's all.
We were listening, Indy.
That's right.
yeah.
I guess Indy got confused because normally it's a free for all in here.
Why is it that people are taking the time and letting other people speak in this show? This is not regular.
No.
Yeah. That's right.
This is pretty polite, guys.
We normally have 10 people in here talking over each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last week. That was crazy fun.
Yeah, Andy said, sound like someone was responding. Sorry, guys. He said, yeah, Lord, exactly. He wasn't used to us being quiet.
Infinite, go jump on the pole.
Yeah.
Hey, you got some cruising?
Going? How's it going?
What's happening?
What up, clowns?
Look at all these games, man.
Look at this guy here with his smoking cigar and all of that.
Or Mortal Kombat. Did they ever have a Mortal Kombat on here too?
Yeah, they had gold.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah,
Gold. They had trilogy. They had gold and trilogy, I believe.
Oh, trilogy, yeah, without the load times. Yeah.
You
Anyone else looking forward to the new Mortal Kombat movie?
I'm looking forward to it.
Doom 64. There's a
I
Conquer.
am, but the reason why
they
took out Johnny Cage is because he was white. That's kind of fucking stupid and pissed me off.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I heard that the reason why they took him out was because that Australian guy is a comedy. They didn't want to have, because Johnny Cage is like a comic character. They didn't want to have 2 comedy guys in one movie, so they kept Kano and got rid of Johnny Cage.
There's an article. I can't remember.
Well, they should have played off of each other.
They took out Johnny Cage because obviously the guy has never fucking watched the original movies or played the games, but he said we took out Johnny Cage basically because he's white and we didn't want a white guy saving everyone. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
But Cole's a white guy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, wait a minute. Wasn't the protagonist in most of the games and in the movies back in the day fucking Liu Kang, which is Asian?
Yeah, really.
We're going to take out this white guy and replace him with a white guy.
Yeah, you know what they did
The
do?
bold move right there.
They added Cabal, so I'm happy Cabal's in it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the dude from MK3. That makes sense.
I can't wait to see that Scorpion versus Sub-Zero fight in full. Oh my god, that's gonna be epic.
Oh, that's cool, man. That shit's gonna be cool.
Like the director, and everybody seemed to get everything else right, like pinpoint accurate. It seemed just from the trailer, it seems that way. But then they don't have Johnny Cage. I'm like, how do you get all these other details right, but decide not to have him? I don't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
But then they put Cabal. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I got to head on out.
Well,
It's that time for me.
No worries.
All right.
Wait, who's leaving?
Stinky.
Be good,
Stink.
Stinky.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Later, bro.
Yeah. Later, you guys
Later,
have a great
man.
evening.
Be good,
Yeah,
man.
dude, have a good one.
Hey, Stinky. Hey, Stinky.
Yes.
Don't get your pinky stinky tonight.
I'll try not to. The key word was try. I don't know how hard I'll try.
It goes in the pink, not the
You
stick.
never know. You never know till you try.
That's right. So you guys have a good evening and had fun tonight, and I'll see you guys next
Later,
week.
brother.
Yep.
Be good,
All right,
Later,
later.
brother.
Have a good one.
Hey, Doggy, you just mentioned one pink, one in the pink, one in the stink. That's what I liked about the N64 controller. Look at it. You could get one in the pink and one in the stink.
Nice. Yeah.
Wow. And the handle's still left over and everything. Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Manual control.
You got
You know,
total
vibrator
control.
optional.
You got total control with this.
No, I'm trying to find that article right now. Jesus swears to that.
Oh, I don't know. DragonHeartYoby isn't in the chat or anything, right?
No.
Oh
No.
man, because as much as he likes Super Mario RPG, what he probably doesn't know is in Japan, you know, every time you win a battle, all the characters that you have in your party, have their little win poses. Oh well, Bowser, he gives up the
Right.
middle finger every time
What?
on a Nintendo game. Yep,
No way.
absolutely. I remember that because I think it was in a Game Fan magazine that they were doing comparisons between what's in American versions of games and not. Yeah, he gives up the finger. Nintendo took that out.
That's crazy. I never heard that. That's cool. That's surprised I never
Oh
heard
man, I
something
gotta
like
get
that.
Yobi a translation ROM of the Japanese one, have him play that. He'll go nuts.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Huh, that is cool. Oh, like stupid stuff I used to do. Like that's cool. I never heard that.
Oh, I think they're doing a Mortal Kombat sequel. They're putting Johnny Cage in the sequel of Mortal Kombat.
That's what they said. The reason came out afterwards is like that's another reason we didn't put him in the
Says
movie.
it. He's a very big personality and needs his own space. It's very hard to throw him in the movie. So taking him out was very easy, not just for the movie, but for the sequel. He wants to make a sequel. I don't mind
Well,
that.
at this
I
rate,
don't really like Johnny Cage
enough
anyway.
to have a sequel.
I think there will be a sequel for sure. I mean, the trailer got such a good reaction.
I can't find the article now, but that's what the guy he was saying. He's like, in today's climate, blah blah blah. We can't have a white guy being like the savior of everyone. I'm like, he never was the savior of everyone. Fucking Liu Kang was. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Have you ever read a comic, played a video game, or watched any of the fucking movies?
Yeah, so what are you saying? Because he punched Goro in the nuts, he was the savior?
I guess. I was like, Johnny Cage is basically his comic relief.
Yeah, that's it.
Besides, they kill him afterwards. So, like, what the hell? So he's gonna be in the second one just long enough to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand, man. I don't get it. It's coming to HBO Max. That's the reason why I subscribe to HBO Max. Watching
It's this cancel culture, man. I'm telling you.
Watching the Snyder Cut this weekend was just bonus.
Oh yeah.
It says, while he may not appear in the movie, he has been confirmed that he exists in the universe of the film. So, yeah, it would be in the sequel for sure. There will be a sequel.
I heard that he was supposed to be going to be in the sequel, but the reason that I read it,
I'm gonna make a prediction, guys. I'm gonna make a prediction because time travel is such a hot commodity in movies and TV shows these days.
And
They're
Mortal
going-
Kombat.
In Mortal Kombat, they're going to wait until probably episode or till like the third movie, and then they're going to make that the time travel movie and bring everyone back to life because Mortal Kombat's all about killing people. You can't kill off all the characters, then you have no one for the next
Exactly.
series.
Yeah.
So that's what they'll do.
They can bring them back as those fucking undead things, can't they? They do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the ones that are
Can't remember what they're
11.
called.
What,
Yeah, that's the
called?
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. The evil versions of themselves that are undead. I can't fucking think of the name.
What are they called? There was a name for that.
I can't remember now. Jesus. But they got each
Revenant.
had Revenant. Yes,
Remnants, yeah.
Mm.
Because what? There's Revenant, Liu King, Revenant, Kung Lao, Revenant, Jade, Revenant, Jade, Revenant,
Katana.
Katana.
Yeah.
Jax. There's a Revenant Jax.
Yeah, Jax.
They're basically all fucking Revenants, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do anything you want to with Mortal Kombat. It's
You
fucking.
can.
I mean, Jesus Christ! Look at all the look. Didn't they kill everybody at the end of 9, the game? So
If in doubt, just bring back time travel. That'll solve everything.
Mortal Kombat 11 is an awesome game too, man.
Oh, yeah.
They did a
Oh, yeah, I
great
loved
job with that, didn't they? I mean, they really.
It's one of the best Mortal Kombat games I've
Yeah.
ever.
100%.
did
I'm actually playing it
excellent
at this
job.
very moment.
Yeah,
Daz didn't like it, but that's another story.
Daz didn't like it because he couldn't stand.
Yeah, that game is really good. They did a real good job at that.
The only thing I
That's the
didn't
one
like
that
about it
said
was
that
that they didn't add more achievements when they brought in Aftermath and
Yeah,
New Characters.
exactly.
That was really disappointing.
Exactly. Yeah, they should add more achievements with any added content at all. But it would be cool,
I felt like,
especially the aftermath. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I felt
It's a whole new fucking expansion. It's like
Yeah,
a
it's a
full-on
whole new
story. So
story.
why not have like achievements for that?
I
Yeah.
felt like 9 was great, 10 was even better, and 11 was the pinnacle. Well,
Can anyone tell me how on an Xbox you can tell how many hours you've spent on one game?
You need to go into your stats. I think they're like, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
There's like a certain area you can go. I think it's like the game
it
hub.
the-
You can go in there and have a look.
Yeah, you
see
go
a
on your
game mode.
you go to your
go on
profile,
your
Jay.
profile
Yeah,
and then go over like a couple tabs and like I can't remember what it's called. And
I
then
want
you
to
go
find
down.
the shit out. I want to find out exactly how much time I've spent on Mortal Kombat and Cyberpunk because I'm sure it's in the hundreds.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
it'll be in the game hub.
Yeah, you go to your profile and they go over like a tab or two, and then you have to go down, like go to your games, and you
That's-
I think it shows your achievements, and you click on that achievements or what and it shows all your game stats.
That's how I know I got like right at 23 hours in Outriders demo.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, yeah. There's a way. I think some games might not track it, and some do. I think
Some don't
Because it's
track
kind
it.
of a-
Some because
Yeah.
you go to some games you go over there and it won't give you shit.
yeah, some are a bitch about it, and some do. Like Forza Horizon 4, it said I'd played that for like 178 hours or some bullshit. I was like,
Do any of you guys play Smite?
Titan Drago
I haven't
plays
played
Smite.
Smite in years.
Oh my
He's
God.
out there, Titan Drago.
I have got fucking 4,689 hours invested into Smite.
Jesus, man, get a life.
Damn. You probably played with Titan
Holy
Drago then
Jesus.
before.
Yeah.
That game's a fucking time vampire. You gotta remember, like every game lasts I say every game. Most games last like half an hour to 45 minutes.
Oh, really? Yeah, see that?
So
You just have to be ready to sit down and sink into the couch and play
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
Like
but it's
you're
easy
not
to
going to
do.
want to
Like,
play just one. You're going to want to play another match. So.
yeah, for sure. I'm on a quest to try and get all the diamond skins for every god, which is never gonna fucking happen, but it'd be fun to do. So
Wow.
Let's see. I'm looking up something right now. Come on.
I'm where you guys told me to go. I see nothing about hours played.
You got to go to your profile, Jay.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, you have to go to. It's like you have to go to like the individual game.
And see,
hub, I
like,
think.
and you go down, and it'll show like the achievements. I think you go to
Go
achievements.
over to gaming, Jay. You'll see on your profile. You'll see welcome, social, and gaming. Go over to gaming.
Okay, I'm in gaming.
All right, and then you go down to. You'll see the games that you've played recently, played or whatever.
Yes.
You got to click on that game, whatever game.
Okay, I clicked on that game.
And some of them won't tell you the time. They just give you different other stats.
And then you should see to your left achievements and stats. Go down to stats.
Okay.
Then you should see. Like I'm looking right now, stats on Anthem. I played it 6 days, 17 hours, and 48 minutes.
Oof. Damn.
That ain't shit. That ain't shit compared to some people. How many hours Fork say he had in Anthem?
Okay, so I'm on Mortal Kombat. All I see is matches complete, matches won, and story completion.
Sometimes it doesn't show the. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't show the time, which is a bitch. I don't understand why it doesn't do it. For
some games, like Doggy was saying, some games won't tell you.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at Avengers right now. 7 days, 2 hours, 38 minutes.
Yeah, like I played like Forza Horizon 4 for like 11 days or some shit, isn't it? But you can look at some and it doesn't tell you anything. It just shows you like your achievements and a few other dumbass stats you don't even care about. And you're like, dude, why can't you just show me the time for every game? You know,
Outriders, it says I've played for 1 day, 4 hours, 34 minutes. I've killed 3,488 enemies. I've got 77 accolades.
Goddamn.
Time played in co-op 6 hours, 8 minutes.
See, and it should show consistent stats over the network. You know,
it doesn't show me in Cyberpunk either.
Oh, I have to look at Cyberpunk. Hold on now.
Yeah, check that out and see if it doesn't show it to you too. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah,
it doesn't show it to me.
Yeah, see, so Wrath God hasn't seen it, and then Infinite is gonna look.
I know I've played over 100 hours in this game.
Yeah, some games don't show the time, which I wish it would. They show also like consistent stats, you know.
Some games don't. It's like some games give you like very basic stats, and sometimes the time won't even be there. And then some games will give you like Outriders just did. They gave me a whole shit ton.
Oops.
Beer.
Don't worry. I'll get you back for that one. And the other one. And the one before that.
But yeah, and another thing, I know not a lot of people are achievement hunters and stuff, but I wish they would add like the equivalent of the platinum trophy equivalent on the Xbox. Considering the fact that Xbox came up with the whole system of achievements / trophies in the first place, you guys need to step it up.
There should be like a fucking platinum. There should be like a gold badge or something when you get all the achievements.
Because the points, I like the points better than the trophies, right? I think getting points is better than trophies. I mean, other people, their level system is cool, right? You know, that's cool. But yeah, they need to add that.
No,
everyone listening, guys need to add that.
Then
they
you
should
just
have like
it
a
up
fucking gold framed like picture.
No. If I get 1,000 gamer score on a game, I want to see a symbol of a blowjob.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go. Now see, you, Phil Spencer, you want to get your subscriptions up to 2 million, 2 billion?
Yeah.
There you go.
Not just any blowjob either. It has to be a blowjob.
Right there.
No. If you really want it to reach the stratosphere, okay, you don't get a blowjob icon. A blowjob should just occur magically somehow.
Well, they blow into the PlayStation controllers.
Yeah, right.
The Xbox controllers to give you a blowjob.
I'm not blowing.
Okay, this will tell you how much I love. Like I told you, I got 7 days in Avengers and 6 days and whatever it was. And in the original Titanfall, I got 24 days, 4 hours, 44 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Holy shit. Matches completed 3,519.
Do you want to know? I want to see it next. I want to see a fucking Titanfall 3 that is almost like Apex Legends.
Me too.
I want to see a Titanfall 3 with an amazing story and an amazing multiplayer.
I wanted to have like a battle royale mode where like you have to fight for the control of the fucking Titans and shit.
Like seriously, if you could combine 1 and 2 together, it'd be the perfect game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The story of 2 is great.
Just 2 was perfect. just they lock the weapons, to certain Titans. Just unlock make it where you can switch out whatever weapon you wanted, but keep all the personalities of the different Titans, and they keep the great single player campaign. All you need to do.
Or even have like a Titanfall where the maps are just fucking huge as well.
Yeah,
You're not stuck in this like little arena. Have these big maps that are like like Battlefield size.
They did that so you would always be interacting. I got that, but yeah, I would like to see that too. Yeah.
Yeah. But to be fair, when you got that many Titans on screen, it does just become like a big fucking
chaos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Titanfall 2. There's no way that's wrong. It only says I got 21 hours. I know that's bullshit. That's fucking wrong. Way wrong. I played that way more than that. Oh no, that was a tech test. Okay, no wonder. No wonder. Where the fuck is Cyberpunk? I'm looking through my game right now.
But man, that's
you're not a gamer, Jago. You're a liar.
Yeah,
you're not a gamer.
Yeah.
Shit, I've not seen this game in years.
Listen. I feel like a fraud every day, so I get on to an Xbox Live party every morning at 9 a.m. No word of a lie. I work, so I work from 9 to 5. So I'm on an Xbox Live party talking to guys, and I'm actually doing real work. The whole time, from 9 to 5, everyone else is slapping their fucking joysticks like they're playing games all day long.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm not a real gamer. I'm not. Yeah, I know you do.
Jay, that's a real gamer right there.
Jay, at least you're home. You could simulate slapping your joystick. I ain't even at home.
I gotta get some kind of device with a battery in it so it can slap the joystick for me.
Simulating slapping your joystick just sounds like the worst euphemism.
Shit. I don't know. Where the fuck
what do you do all day? Oh, I just sit at home and slap my joystick.
Shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Judgment free zone.
Clowns, are you still here, Clowns? Can you hear us? Clowns. Everyone, clowns.
Clowns.
Where you at, Clowns?
Clowns.
Where are you?
He can totally confirm what I'm saying because I get on a party with him at like 9 a.m. and everyone else is like fucking doing their dailies. I don't even know what a daily is anymore.
What's
a daily?
What the fuck is a daily?
That's when you wake up in the morning and you got to take a shit because it happens every day.
Oh, dude, that is the daily. That is the daily. The 5 a.m. daily.
Yeah.
No lie.
Swear to God. But yeah, they're all slapping the joysticks, man. I want to do that.
There's the 5 a.m. daily. That's a 5:00. That's a 5:10 daily.
Sometimes I like to get my girlfriend over to slap my joystick. But...
Why not? That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
Oh shit! Oh wow! God.
And then she wakes up, looks at you in disgust, and goes back to sleep. Right?
Yeah. I mean, after a while, you just get good at it, and it's just like stealth joystick.
Yeah, all playing all those stealth games for years really gave us all those skills, right?
To see the Assassin's Creed kind of shit, stuff.
Let me just.
Yeah, my girlfriend wouldn't approve of you slapping my joystick, indie gamer.
And you wouldn't approve if you kick your joystick either.
Okay, hold on. Now, you said Cyberpunk didn't tell you anything, Jay? Yeah, it don't tell me. It don't tell me anything in it. It says no stats.
Yeah, see, that's what they need to fix. They need to fix that shit, and then fix the whole, give us a platinum trophy kind of shit. Make our stats consistent over. You want to call it Xbox Network? Let's make it a fucking network then. Let's make our stats consistent. And
there was another game I clicked on, Doggy, that said the same thing. I don't remember which one was when I was looking through that list of all my games. It said the same thing, no stats.
Yeah, right. And see. Then that's good. I've said that in parties and shit. You're like, man, I played this game forever, and you want to say, hey, man, I played that forever. You want to just go look at that stat? That should be there. If it's in some of the games,
I don't understand
not
why it
all
don't
of
work
it?
for all of them, man. It's just certain ones. Like I just
unless
beat
maybe it's up to the the published developer or whatever and maybe it follows off their shit or something.
Oh, here's another one. I just beat Terminator Resistance. Guess what it says? No stats. And I just beat it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bogus.
And I got 955 out of 1,000. I'm not an achievement hunter, but I got every one of them but 3. Just playing through that game. But no
Damn,
stats.
that's good. That's good.
No,
Just like you weren't even achievement hunting and you got that.
no,
That's nice.
no. It's not hard to get all the achievements. Is what I heard from multiple people. Mr. Tushy told me that too before he played the game. He said it's not hard to get all the achievements in this game.
Which game is this?
Terminator Resistance.
Oh, yeah.
That game.
I just can't bring myself to play that.
It's
wasn't
good,
bad.
isn't it, Jago?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Does it look like it looks like a. I told you the graphics are not the best, but for like story wise, I enjoyed the story. Probably one of the best story like Terminator game story wise we've had in a long time. But if you're going in there thinking it's going to look like it looks like a 360 game, kinda.
Yeah.
A little better than a 360, but I mean, if you're going in there thinking you're going to be blown away by the graphical fidelity, you might as well hang it up. You're not going to. It was fun though.
A lot of people didn't like that Dark Fate, did they? Terminator Dark Fate. I actually quite enjoyed that.
But what do we play games for? To have fun. I had fun with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep, I had fun with it. Terminator is one of my favorite franchises. They haven't made. I mean, they haven't made we haven't seen a lot of Terminator games like we used to see back in the day when we were coming up. Jesus Christ, there were so many back then.
Yeah, but back then it was kind of like a monkey, throwing its crap at the wall. Something's got to stick, and it would throw out a lot of Terminator games.
A monkey fucking a football.
Hey, if we're gonna talk about Terminator games, we need Noof to come on here, and do his arm.
The thing is, I think Terminator is one of those franchises that in the hands of the right developer, it could become a fucking good game. I mean, especially if it's like a shooter game where you got like big teams of like Terminators versus Resistance. I think that could be fucking cool.
Yeah.
But you keep getting these really shit fucking shooters. I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
I think like giving it like a proper budget and like a proper like multiplayer, you can have really good multiplayer with that. Especially with a battlefield Terminator game. That'd be fucking epic.
Hold on, let me see something. I'll tell you. I gotta find it. Where is it at?
Diego's trying to impress us.
What is this?
Wally, my beer is here. Yes.
There it is. All right. I had to start it. Whatever. So it's at the top of my list. So go to my profile. Gaming. This one. I had 27 days in the original Titanfall. I've got 11 days, 22 hours, and 16 minutes in Titanfall 2.
Wow.
That's that's just
I love the
monumental.
I love the Titanfall.
How many times did you read it?
Question.
No, Clarence, you're not allowed to talk.
7 and 2, but I regened all 10 times in the first Titanfall. But you could go, I think, and that was the cap. I think in Titanfall 2, I think it went up like something like 50. I was like, I'm not regening 50.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
No,
it was
I didn't
crazy.
pay that much.
No.
I struggle with those kind of games. If I'm honest, like these wall running, fucking double jumping shooters. Oh my god! I was saying it the other day. It makes me feel like old because I just can't keep up with kids these days. They're just flying around.
Well, that's the reason why. That's how I feel about regular Call of Duty. I feel like I suck at that. That's why I gravitated to Titanfall because I was faster. I felt more nimble.
I just feel, playing those games online just make me feel old. I just can't
Does
keep up with
anybody in
them
the chat use Steam? Because I could drop a Steam code.
I got an iron for you.
Clarence, you're not allowed to drop nothing because you were ignoring us earlier.
No, I wasn't.
We all yelled your name at the same time.
I was falling asleep.
Oh yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Unison.
Our voices should have woken you up.
Yeah,
No,
we were
to
all
wait.
yelling actually.
You gotta sound like Flemish. You gotta have that screech to the.
It was like a choir just for you.
Oh,
Clown.
so basically, you got to sound like you're just going through puberty.
Clowns!
Yes, perfect example. Jago deserves like an Academy Award for that performance.
That was nice.
I just got inspiration from
He
Sheldon.
deserves a beer.
When Sheldon's knocking on Penny's door in Big Bang Theory.
Mm.
Shit. Wow. So who has seen the Snyder Cut?
Me,
I
I've
have.
seen most of
seen
it.
I actually can't wait to watch it again.
Oh, so good, dude.
It was so good. Like it really redeemed itself. Like,
It did.
But
got
it was
halfway
pretty
through and
obvious,
turned off.
even back then when the original version was out, that they changed so much. We knew, that, there's lots of scenes that they cut out because a lot of those scenes were in the trailers and in different interviews that they did.
Yep.
So we knew things were different. So
You
that whole campaign, they didn't come from nowhere.
You didn't finish it? Who said I didn't finish it?
Oh, I didn't finish it. I got about halfway through and stopped watching it.
You gonna finish it though?
I might do. I don't know.
It's worth it. I'm telling you.
it's so worth it. And I was
If you put yourself through watching the first one, the original one, you do yourself
Yeah,
a
you have
favor and watch the Zack Snyder.
I have a hard time with DC movies. Like I watched that Birds of Prey. And my God, it was like
Now, Birds of Prey wasn't
that was the
great.
last DC movie I watched. It was like someone took a shit in my eyes.
You know what? That was your fault. You knew better. You knew better. You knew better.
Oh my God, Batman versus Superman. My God, I hated that as well.
That was terrible. Except for the last 30 minutes where Superman fights.
I thought it was all terrible. Like my biggest gripe with Batman versus Superman was that the whole movie's building up to this epic fight between them, and then Wonder Woman comes in out of fucking nowhere and she just steals the show. Like she was the focal point. I mean, you got Superman who's like fucking doing his own little thing in a pond somewhere trying to rescue.
What you're saying is that tits make people stop looking at everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, it was pretty bad because my wife, she's not a comic. She doesn't read comics. Like I don't read comics either. I did when I was young a little bit, but she's never read them. She didn't like superheroes at all. She didn't grow up with them. So when she met me, she got into this stuff. She loves them now. So we went to see Batman versus Superman. She fell asleep in the first 30 minutes. And
I did. Yeah, I fell asleep. I fell asleep about an hour in, and I had to rewind 30 minutes. And I remember being really angry at the fact I had to rewind it because I missed it.
No, we were in the movie theater. We were there. She was asleep. I had to wake her up. She's like, "Wake me up when something good happens." So when the fight scene starts, like, "Honey, it's good. Wake up."
Wake me when you need me.
But there is a director's cut of that, and the director's cut is better than the theatrical version.
You got is it Doomsday, who's literally just fucking wrecking house everywhere, and you got Batman just fucking swinging from rooftop to rooftop because he can't really do fuck all.
He's trying not to get
Superman
smashed.
has gone down to get a fucking lance out of a pond, and then you got Wonder Woman is like just absolutely owning everything. It's like, well, why the fuck is it called Batman versus Superman?
It's like,
No, you have to watch the director's cut. The director's cut is better.
I might have to give that a go.
I'm telling you, Zack Snyder's director's cut of Justice League redeems the first one so fucking much. Oh my God. I even tweeted it out. I said Zack Snyder needs to he needs to be in charge of the rest of these goddamn DC movies. I was like, can we just erase the fucking original theatrical one now?
True. I agree 100%.
I've just started the MCU. Well, I say I've just started. I'm like halfway fucking through it again. I've just finished Black Panther. I watched WandaVision, and by the time I got to the end of it, I was like, you know what? I need a fucking superhero fix. And then I just started going all the way through the MCU.
WandaVision was good. The first couple episodes was slow
great.
as hell, but it was so good, dude. So good.
Yeah. When it finally started to reveal itself, I thought, my God.
And if you didn't see the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier,
I haven't seen it yet.
I really enjoyed it. Really, it starts off like balls to the wall, dude. I'm telling you. I'm like, shit.
I'm gonna start it once I finish with the movies. I think I've got.
And honestly, if you haven't done it, watch Superman and Lois.
It's good. I'm
good.
enjoying Superman Lois.
Yeah, it's really good.
I didn't know how I was going to stack up against Smallville because that's my favorite Superman show. Probably the best Lex. I can't think of his name right now. The
Lex
guy that played
Luthor?
Yeah, it's probably the best Lex Luthor I've ever seen. So I didn't know how I was going to stack up against that, but
that was
That
another gripe I had with fucking Batman versus Superman. Is it Jesse Eisenberg?
Yeah.
as
Yes,
fucking
he was
Lex
terrible.
Luthor?
He was
Of
terrible.
all the people you could have had to play that character, you chose Jesse fucking Eisenberg.
Yeah,
And
he's
that's
fucking
how I
horrendous.
felt about Spider-Man 3.
Hey, you guys
When
know
they-
what time it is? Oh.
What time is it?
Your time.
Yeah!
Beer time. He does.
No shit. Shit,
He's
dog.
gonna have to come every week now.
Hey guys, if you guys is cool with that, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Hey, listen, you come whenever you want. We're not one of those shows. We're not one of those shows that are like really specific and like are really like we don't want those little people on our show. We want everyone on our show because you know who makes the internet? It's us. We're the ones that do it.
Oh,
It's not
I
these
love
people that think that they got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and shit like that. It's us.
I can't believe I forgot his name. I love this guy, Michael Rosenbaum. I even tweeted at him one time, and he responded it's like, "Thank you." I was like, "You played the best goddamn Lex Luthor I've ever seen out of anything." And I grew up with like the old Superman movies too. So with Gene Hackman, Michael Rosenbaum fucking nailed fucking Lex Luthor. I'm sorry, best one I ever seen.
What's the chances of that fucking Suicide Squad game coming out this year? You think it will? I think it'll be next year.
It'll be delayed.
Because Gotham Knights has been delayed.
Not delayed. Yep, got delayed.
Hey Jago, I'm about to ruin your orgasm right now or your erection.
Well, I don't have
Think
one.
about this: Spider-Man 3, Topher Grace.
I enjoyed Spider-Man 3.
Stop it!
Oh, I fucking hated
Stop
it.
it!
I
Fucking
did.
hated it.
It wasn't great, but I mean,
Topher Grace.
you know, it wasn't Topher Grace. I was happy I got to see Venom in one of those Spider-Man movies.
It wasn't that.
Was it Venom though?
I know.
That was not Venom. That was Venom. That was anorexic Venom.
It was Venom. And
Emo
Kindergarten.
Venom.
Kindergarten Venom.
Come on, man.
No, it wasn't. No, the best Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 2, and Doc Ock.
The best
Yeah.
Spider-Man movie was Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. To
Not
be
even
fair though,
fucking-
I mean, I don't think what's his face? I can't remember his name. Is it Alex Garfield? I don't think his movie's got enough credit.
No.
His weren't bad. I enjoyed his. His weren't
Listen,
bad.
he was
I liked,
too tall. He was too tall. He had hair that was way too big for his head. His hair was as big as his face. Well, that's not Peter
Wait a
Parker.
minute.
Come on,
But,
Peter Parker's nerdy.
the guy who
Peter
played
Parker.
Give him a haircut.
the guy who played Green Goblin in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, he should have had his own fucking standalone movie, I think, because I thought he was excellent. But fucking Jamie Foxx as Electro was, oh my god,
Yeah.
why?
Why? Please, God, no.
He wasn't the problem with that movie, though. Let's be honest.
He was a
He
big
wasn't the
part of the problem.
Yeah, but there was bigger problems that needed to be.
There was
dealt with.
too many fucking villains. You don't need to have
Yes.
that many villains
There you go.
because they don't get enough screen time to be good
To
villains.
really,
That's just too many.
to really make you know why you hate them or know what you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
He's here. Okay, let's fight.
Fuck Electro, and I would have rather have seen that movie just have Rhino in that fucking mech suit. That would have been
Yeah.
enough. That was epic, and the fact that we didn't get a sequel to that one is a travesty.
It's not fucking
I'm
fair,
awake
man.
again.
What does it all mean? Nothing.
Andy Mack, what up, Husky?
What up?
Husk, my man.
Listen, you guys can call him Andy Mack all you want. To me, he's beardy.
Yes, Beardy
Oh.
Mac. Yeah,
He's
that's
beardy.
what he was on Twitter. Then he told Twitter to fuck off. So he's not on it.
But
Damn right.
speaking of the MCU and shit, like moving forward, they're bringing in the multiverse, aren't they? So they can pretty much bring back anyone they've
They can
killed
do
off. at this
whatever
point.
they want.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
Thanos is irrelevant. I'm telling you, man, time travel is the secret of everything. Whenever
So
you run
who
out of
came-
ideas, bring in
Who
time
came
travel.
up with the multiverse first? Was it DC or Marvel?
I think it was Marvel, wasn't it?
I like Thanos, but
Marvel.
let's be honest, he was just a he was what's his name? He's a fucking wannabe Darkseid.
Thanos.
Yeah, because Darkseid
Yeah,
was first.
well, yeah, but you also got to realize that Jack Kirby, who left Marvel to go to DC, he's the one who established all that stuff. So it's like the same guy established like both of them for both companies.
Yeah.
So it's like people are comparing them, fanboy was for one or the other, but you gotta look back and realize same guy did all of it. So
I enjoyed them both, but I think Darkseid, he's not. I fucking hate that they did the DC Extended Universe movies the way they did, because fucking Darkseid, man, he's a total badass, man.
Did you see that?
Yeah, he could be a lot bigger and better.
Yeah,
that DC meme going around with like everyone was saying that Thanos looks really great, but Darkseid looks shite. But
You didn't tell the Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut looked good.
yeah, the Snyder Cut version of Darkseid looks awesome. I mean, Thanos just looks crap.
Well, because Thanos looked like a real person. Like he looked like someone that could be in the real world.
Mm.
It's Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin with a chin.
Josh Brolin with a nutsack chin. I mean, pretty much.
But here's the thing.
Brolin's one of those actors, but he was around for there was a lot of films with him in it, and now he's just disappeared again. He's fallen off the face of the earth.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I just found the coolest thing ever, but it's also equally ridiculous at the same time. So it's like this mini TV, but it's also an Android emulation box. It's just this little Android box, but it looks like a little TV, right? Hang on a second, I'm trying to get the link here from AliExpress, but it's $150. It has an HDMI input, so it's like a mini TV.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Xbox.
Here it is.
Nut Chinian. Yeah.
Put in the YouTube. Well, I can't do that. Okay. It'll be a long time before you get it.
It's gonna go around the world 3 fucking times before it turns up at your doorstep.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You'll end up with a Soldier Boy console that's left over.
Oh well, it doesn't have any games on it. It's just an Android device, but it's in the shape of like a little TV. And there's also a YouTube video that I found, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely DM.
I put in the Hangout chat and I put in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
I'll put up the video that I found of it too.
Xbot448, what's up, bro? See him in chat. What is up?
What's going on?
There you go. Yeah. What's going on, people?
And Jay also pasted in
Xbox
Live chat.
No.
Is there an NFL Blitz? With NFL Blitz?
On N64?
Right now.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Or NBA Jam, some
I could have sworn they had it.
There's NBA Jam. Well, that NFL Blitz. There you go. NFL Blitz.
NFL Blitz.
Spot.
Yeah, NFL Blitz. Right
4-8.
Yeah, Xbox 448.
What's going on, people? It's the Xbox 4.
You know what? I would buy one of those little mini TVs just to have in the back of my videos.
Yeah?
Seriously.
You could have but it's $150. I think it costs too much for what it is, but it's still pretty cool though.
It is really cool.
Look at that shit, man. NFL
Jesus,
Blitz,
yeah.
man. Fuck yeah. That's the arcade that everybody needs in their house right there, man.
What happened to the window where you can't see who's talking in the little window on the TV? Well, it's like, what's going on?
You're fired.
I don't have a beer, but it is officially gin o'clock.
It's officially what?
It's officially gin o'clock.
Oh, of course.
Mm.
What time? What, 12:40 for you there?
It is, yeah, exactly.
It's 4:20 here. 4:20 here.
Oh, really?
It's always 4:20, isn't it?
AM 12:40 AM. Yeah, I can keep track of our British friends' time zones. Because remember, Dad used to be on the show all the time.
20 minutes.
It's 4:20 Greenwich Mean Time.
That's right.
Greenwich meantime.
Andy says I'm lurking, guys, while gaming. It's cool, Andy.
Look at this NFL Blitz. See, this is the cool shit right here, man. I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what, I really want
What a
fucking
cool
NFL
arcade!
streak.
Like when you stepped up to this arcade for the first time, wasn't that cool as shit? You're like, this is just.
They don't make them like they used to, doggy.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember NFL Street on the PlayStation? Oh my god, what
Yeah,
game?
that shit was cool. Yeah, that shit was cool. Yeah.
Has such a good soundtrack as well.
Yes.
They used to back then, man. They used to come up with so many. It was so many new IPs and shit because developers weren't scared to take a chance to make a new IP because it didn't cost as much to make a game back then. That's why you don't see it nowhere as much like new game and IPs or anything now like compared to back then.
And maybe that's what Game Pass is maybe trying to bring back. You know, if the whole gaming market would just appreciate that, you know, just kind of in the same way you described.
Well, that's the reason why we've seen so many more remasters over like last gen and the end of the 360 PS3 era and last gen and now. Is because that's a safe bet. If it was popular, a remaster or whatever, or reimagining of a game that was already popular, it's pretty much in the dev side. That's going to be a safe bet. It's going to be popular again and sell well.
The thing is that there's no reason why studios can't go from the makers who brought you Call of Duty. Here comes a new IP, and then it would sell just as well. But like,
are they worried about that dollar?
Take chances.
Yeah,
they're afraid to take chances these days.
Yeah, it costs so much now. And I hate that, man. We don't get the games like we used to get 2, 3, 4 generations ago.
Mm.
Yeah,
Anthem,
right?
Anthem's a perfect example of a game that should have done well.
It should have.
Yeah. It's just like, man, like back when the Super Nintendo Genesis, you know, you cracked open that fucking plastic on that cartridge, dude, and that magic that came out of that cellophane around that cartridge, dude. They need to reinvent that, you know, somehow, you know. I mean, because
they need to bring back games that you had to blow in to get to work.
There you go. That's the magic that was within the box, within the cellophane.
The Anthem.
You have to blow into the game to get it to work.
You don't have to blow in it to get it to work. Is it even a game?
You're making sense, man. You're making a lot of sense.
If Anthem had been a game that was start to finish, like a single player story driven game with the same combat and flying mechanics, it would have been fine. But E fucking bastards EA wanted to like make it a games as a service and copy the old Destiny route and rush it out because it didn't have the in-game content that it needed. We all know that.
I think Anthem was a game that had no business being on last-gen consoles. I think if they had put it out on Series X and PS5 with the faster load times and the better graphics, it would have done better. But that game was just such a fucking chore to play.
And if EA Play had been in Game Pass back then, it would have done better too.
Yeah, and like you said, just if you brought out on the new generation consoles, there isn't as much drowning effect of everything else. If Anthem was just next gen. And it was there, I guess,
The game where you have to go to different areas and shit. Nobody wants to wait fucking 2 minutes for the game to load.
The transitions are terrible. The load are fucking terrible.
So if it was a next gen title, or this gen, I guess the newest gen title, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, they should just wait in.
When did it come out? Like a year ago? I mean, they could have had
about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago now. It came out in early 2019.
Oh, God.
April.
Time flies so fast. Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
It definitely deserved a better fate.
Yeah, it did. I mean, like I said, if you go play it now, if you load it back up, there's no problem finding people playing it now. That's because it's in Game Pass through EA.
I read that article the other day.
Is it optimized for Series X now?
No.
How about Apex Legends? Is that because I've never played that and I downloaded that this morning?
It's not, but it does play better on Series X, I think.
Apex Legends I haven't played Apex Legends in over a year, but I finally decided to try it out because I love Titanfall so much. And I played it for 2 weeks straight. I had fun with it, but after a week and a half, 2 weeks, I was like, I'm done with this game. I'm good. It's fun, but it just I don't know. It's missing something for me if you love Titanfall. Like I was like, no, this. I mean, it's great. It's free to play.
I just can't get on with the fucking guns in that game. I get owned so badly on Apex Legends.
Well, that's because there's people, sweaty ass people, have been playing it since day one. Yeah, I got owned too.
Those fucking no-lifers.
Yeah,
How dare they?
I mean,
how dare they destroy us casuals, bastards!
No, I do think like I tried to play PUBG and Fortnite. I could never win one of those, but I actually did win one once or twice. Or, because it's teams in that game. I actually won a couple rounds in Apex Legends. So I will give it that.
It's a good game. I'm just shit at it.
We will always be shit at a game compared to somebody who can spend 10 hours a day playing the same damn game.
All these people sitting around all day slapping their joysticks.
Slapping their
you got to slapping the joysticks. If you're not sitting around slapping the joysticks all day, you're not worth the shit at the game.
Then they wonder why their joysticks raw. I don't, so. No, if you haven't tried it, I suggest trying Apex Legends at least one time. You might like it. It's fun.
Yeah, good characters. I like a game that's got good characters, and Apex does have good characters. Give it that. And so does Overwatch, to be fair.
It does. Yeah, they both do.
I'll tell you a game that also deserved a better fate, and that's fucking Bleeding. Is it Bleeding Edge? That little fucking arena thing.
That game was all right. I achievement
enjoyed it.
hunted out the 1,000 gamer score, and it took a while to get it. And the game was all right. It kind of grew on you if you spent
It needed more modes.
3 hours on it. If it had more modes, more maps, more everything, then more content. But it only had like 3 or 4 maps. Like
If only it was a different game, damn it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it only had like 3 or 4 maps, but like, you could have 8 maps. I mean, it took you forever to bring that thing out. I mean, it was like kind of a project thing. You guys were working on that for a while before Microsoft even told you to get it going, right? So it only had like 4 maps. I swear, it only had like 4 maps. It had like 6 or 7 characters.
It's another game that the developers just kind of just gave up on.
Yeah,
like, without actually putting.
And it was all right, decent. It played pretty decent. I mean, if you kind of gave it a chance, it was okay.
It had a lot of issues when it first came out. The servers sucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot of rubber banding.
It did too. Now I think about it. Yeah. I played it to kind of just check it out, and then it kind of seemed like if you grinded it out, you could get the 1,000 gamer score. So I just kind of kept at it.
I think it faced the same issue that any multiplayer game that fails, right? Like Anthem and not Apex Legends, fucking Bleeding Edge. If your servers suck on day one, people are going to lose interest in that first week.
Yep.
You've got to have that fucking server on point if you want people to stick around. Okay.
Yeah, and you had that feeling with that game. You were like, this thing just feels empty. It feels like
it feels broken.
People gave up on this motherfucker quick.
Yeah, and any game that flops like that, for it to come back, it takes a lot of effort on both sides. Not only from the developers to fix it, but for the gamers to even bother trying it. So,
and it takes more than those 4 maps that they had. Yeah. But it was, it was a decent game if they would have gave it, like you said, like gave it some chance, give it something,
Mm-hmm.
Did BioWare have just basically said, "Nah, we're done with fucking Anthem"?
Hey, something I heard earlier on Boom's show was I heard like Bungie's tied with like Activision, right? I am right with that, right? I heard they're.
Oh no, they're not anymore.
They're not.
Getting ready to leave or something, right?
Yeah, they left. Yes. They're on their own now. They've been for a while.
Yeah, I think they borrowed money from Tencent or whatever, which is not the greatest thing I've heard.
Shit.
But they borrowed
that's
money.
bad news. That's a
to
bad
get out of
name here.
I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox buy Bungie back.
Okay, maybe that's what Boom was talking about, man. I was so busy. I was so busy at the shop. I heard that earlier, like on his show. I was trying to just join up, and I heard him talk about something about like Activision. They were talking about how nasty Activision is and Bungie and all this shit. So maybe that's old news.
I can't stand Activision. Activision are like the worst.
Yeah.
My God.
You heard? Well, thank God I didn't buy it because I knew I wouldn't play the goddamn thing. I played it when I was younger. I had fun. But the thing with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater,
Yeah.
if you bought it physically on Xbox, you can't get a free upgrade. You have to buy the game.
You gotta buy it for $10.
What?
Yeah, no.
See, that's the bullshit brother he was talking about.
No. It's worse.
You can't buy the $10 upgrade fee for your physical copy, but you can for your digital copy on Xbox.
But they fuck you in the ass
buy
for
the
the
whole game
fucking
over.
for the physical.
But the PlayStation version physical, you can buy the $10 upgrade. The only version that can't buy the $10 upgrade for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is the physical copy on Xbox, but the physical copy on PlayStation works. So if you have the physical copy on
Is
Xbox,
Sony fucking time exclusive that shit too?
you have to buy another copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That's bullshit.
Ridiculous.
That's straight up fucking steaming pile of bullshit.
That's Activision, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And that's and that's what I heard on Boom's show earlier was just something about fucking Activision being steamy piles of bullshit and all that.
That's the thing, though. Like everybody's so quick to call out EA for their fucking microtransactions.
Activision.
No one calls out Activision.
EA's nothing
that
near.
is not true.
The
Talk about
shit
Activision all the time.
Bags that Activision could possibly even think of
Activision,
dreaming
Take-Two, and EA are the trifecta of bullshit when it comes to all this kind of stuff. They're always the first ones to violate. Always the first ones to increase the price of games when it's that new time to do it.
They don't
Always.
fucking hold 2K games accountable either. 2K games are getting really fucking bad for it. NBA 2K, like fucking even the career mode's got fucking microtransactions in it now.
Yep.
What the fuck's that about?
I didn't.
What code?
I did not. I was going
I mean,
to.
I have a Steam account. I'll go in it.
I haven't
get
seen
them if
them.
nobody wants those. I was trying to be
I haven't
like,
seen
I'm
them,
not
so
like,
He dropped them in there.
I'm part of the show. I'm not trying to grab up stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I am part of the show, and you know what time it is?
beer
time.
I just got up to number 2 myself, so.
Yeah. But
These beers are
You will be
scrumptious.
pleased to know that
Scrumptious.
gin has
That
gone
is
down.
scrumptious.
From Williams.
But like I said, I dodged the bullet because I knew I wouldn't play the goddamn game anyway. I was like, oh, no, I'm not. I don't give a fuck about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Tony Hawk's is one of those games that I used to play religiously when I was a kid, and I was
Me too.
I was
But
a
I'm-
fucking beast at it. But I've
too.
gone back to play the remaster, and my god, I can't land a fucking thing.
But guess what? I'll be 44 this year, and I have limited time. I was like, I ain't playing a goddamn game about skateboarding. Who the fuck does that now? No, that's
Oh man, I can't wait for Skate 4. Skate 4 is gonna be so good.
I was like,
To be fair though, Skate 4, I think I've got this vision in my head of like EA saying, "Yeah, we've made Skate 4, but you have to buy every fucking."
Are you in
deck
the pick and
with
games list?
microtransactions.
Rampage. What's this Rampage World Tour? I've
You
seen
already
this,
played
like-
it.
Oh, damn it. I missed that. Yeah, sorry.
Play Road Rash. Road Rash.
Road Rash.
Road
Yeah, I just saw
Rash.
it too.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
play that. Everybody loves Road Rash.
There's a game that needs a remake.
Yeah, and not that.
Damn
like,
right they do.
Not that.
Not that fucking Road
that
Redemption
thing they
shit.
made on fucking Xbox One and all that.
Yeah,
you
that
know,
was ridiculous.
Road
Rage.
Redemption.
Road Rage. Yeah, I mean, they.
Oh,
nice
Rage.
try.
Yeah, I have that.
Nice try. If
look
you
like a
didn't mind
fucking-
wiping your ass,
play
and
Rugburn.
smoking the toilet paper.
Now you got that. Man. Now you got a little bit of OD there. It could have been better.
It was all right.
But it could have been
It-
way worse. I've seen. Oh my god.
No, it was
Attempt.
cool. You know, I would love
It was awful.
You know what? I actually played it, and it was, it brought you kind of
It was
the
awful.
old day, but
You
yeah.
can be honest, it was awful.
It could have been better.
Yeah, but you know, but you know, it could have been worse. You know, it could have been worse. But it definitely was not the Sega Genesis, EA.
I
Road
absolutely
Rash.
love the Sega Genesis ones.
You know what? Now that I see this game again, I think you played it not too long ago, Jay.
No,
Every
I
time-
played the Sega Genesis version.
Well,
No,
every-
sorry, I played the 3DO version.
Ooh.
Oh, the 3DO. Who here owned a 3DO? Like, man, yeah,
I
I
I
own
did.
the same. I own the same.
I did.
Yep.
That's how I played Demolition Man, the game.
Hey, you know what was a cool game that came out on that was the original Need for Speed. It was called Road and Track Presents the Need for Speed.
You know what?
The original Need for Speed. And that game was pretty cool for what it was.
You know what?
Did you hear that they're making a fucking Demolition Man 2 movie?
No, I did. No.
Yeah, they're bringing back Wesley Snipes as well somehow.
Oh shit!
Really?
No,
Yeah.
Damn.
Holy shit!
Motherfucking Simon Phoenix is nice.
Time travel for the win.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, Jago just creamed his jeans right there.
I did. I gotta go clean up on aisle 4. No, but another game that wasn't on the 3DO by a small dev team or small dev development studio back then was Way of the Warrior.
Yeah, dude, that was cool. I had that game.
Made by Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
I gotta get that.
Yes.
Gotta get that.
They
What
also
Road
had
Rash is
Crystal Dynamics as an in-house publisher at the time, or a developer in Crystal Dynamics. That was one of their.
Way of the Warrior was cool because it was digitized fighter like Mortal Kombat, but the controls were absolute fucking dog shit.
They were garbage,
Oh, yeah.
but it was still. Yeah, exactly. I had the game.
But it's saving grace. It had the soundtrack was White Zombie.
Oh, it had
What?
an awesome soundtrack.
Yeah.
And you know who
Hey.
made that game? I think it was Naughty Dog. I think.
It was
Yes,
Naughty
you
Dog.
said that. Yeah. Johnny. Yeah, it was Naughty Dog. Yeah.
Naughty Dog
Well,
before they were.
And they also had Crystal
famous.
Dynamics. Crystal Dynamics was one of their publishers for that system, as they
Yeah.
opened up. Crystal Dynamics. And they actually had,
They had a lot of
they
good
just didn't
games.
have nothing to go, with all
it
of that.
helped-
But they had a pretty good start.
The system
What
had
Road Rash is this? I'm sorry.
64.
64.
Oh shit, I've never seen this one.
This look the versions of the Road Rash that were more the digitized ones. I'd rather play those.
I remember the Sega Genesis ones. Sega Mega Drive ones.
This version looks worse than. Yeah, this version looks like absolute.
The originals were made by EA, weren't they?
Yeah, the Genesis were EA, and they had
Yeah,
the little yellow plastic thing on them, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
those-
there was just
yeah.
a recent video about
They
that
were
on YouTube.
Electronic
Explaining
Arts.
that whole thing.
EOA.
Boom, boom, kaboom! We got a new Nukem in the room. What up, Noof?
Noof,
How's
brother,
it going, Noof?
what is up? Noof.
My dude.
No way.
Boom, boom, kaboom. Noof Nukem is in the room.
Yeah, the versions on the Sega Genesis, they digitized, when they digitized people,
Yeah.
it's better than this shit.
And
Yeah.
everything that was Electronic Arts played better on the Genesis. Everything.
Yeah, because
The
those were
hockey
usually the native
games,
versions.
the EA, like the Madden games, all that. Everything played. Even the
Computer
fighting
stuff.
games. Everything
Yeah,
played.
yeah.
They had better controls on the Genesis. They might
what-
have had worse graphics and garbled sound,
What-
but
what's
they
it-
played
what-
better.
Wasn't the soundtrack Soundgarden too? Like the cutscenes and whatever?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, dude, love that.
Is it fucking still Electronic Arts or is it just EA now? I forget.
It's just the EA.
Just EA.
EA,
All
Electronic Arts, same thing. EA.
They're not in, they're not in the game anymore.
Unless you're HTK.
Womp womp.
Used to their
Yeah,
electric.
I apologize
Arts
for
of
talking over you,
America,
by the way.
or
I'm
something
quite
is
drunk at this
EOA.
point.
No, you good. It's
What are you
how this
talking
show
about?
rolls.
Always do.
It's how this show rolls. It's good.
It's-
Awesome.
It's funny. Like
And thank
we
you.
show our age on the show because we talk about the old stuff. But you know what? We are the people that adopted this stuff.
I was
Exactly.
I was an Atari 2600 beta tester. Damn it. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, here's a question. What was your very first games console?
What's
My,
what?
my very
Your
first
very
game
first games
console,
console.
I don't believe was even considered a console. It was called a Marksman, and it was like a Pong unit that had a
Ah.
light gun.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
shit.
one of those multi-pong games. Okay.
It was a
There was a
multi-Pong
lot of-
game with a light gun that you could play skeet ball with.
Mine was
Oh, so you
weird.
have light
Mine,
guns.
mine was weird. It was called a Hitachi and it plugged up. My mom said it was fucking fantastic, but I didn't understand.
Oh my god.
No, my first one was Atari. Atari
My
20.
first games console was a fucking Commodore 64.
Yeah,
Wow.
me too.
Yeah.
Me
Fuck, I
too.
feel
I've
old.
told the story many times, but that's how I started. Like my older brother had bought one, and I was 3 years old at the time. No, I was 2 when he first bought it because he bought it brand new when it first came out. And then like a year later, when I was 3, I was asking him if I could play it because all he ever used it was playing games. So I was reading it, and I asked him if I could play it. He says to me, "You can't play it. You don't know how to read, and you need to know how to read and type in the commands and stuff." I'm like, "Oh, okay." A month later, I knew how to read enough to be able to use it, and that's what started. This is why I'm here today. I probably wouldn't be speaking to you guys right now if it wasn't for that. Like, it started everything for me when it comes to games or almost anything else, like technology, computers and stuff.
Yeah.
That Commodore 64 was a major system in America. In fact, they say that it's the best selling single model of a computer ever in America. Ever.
Man, what a great point there. Man,
I ended up picking one up in a box. We used to have these things called box of contents auctions at this fucking little town hall. So I picked one up in this box of contents, and it had the Smurfs game. That was the very first game I ever played with Smurfs. I remember it because you used to jump over fences, and they used to make a fart sound when they landed, and that's what I remember. I don't remember anything else.
Mine was the Atari 2600 in 1983 when I was 6 because my uncle had it. I remember HBO being like a brand new thing back then too on the cable channel. And
my cousin had the 2600.
I was like, what is this? And I played it every time my parents went over to his house. So my dad bought the Texas Instrument TI 99 4A. If you guys remember that, And I played.
That was a 16-bit machine back then. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah, I remember playing Space Invaders and some other shit. And then my very first console that I had was the Sega Master System.
It's quite funny because like kids these days are talking about SSDs and like faster load times, but they will never know the pain of having to stick a fucking cartridge in and wait 20 minutes for the fucking game to load.
Or like you were saying earlier.
Oh God.
Having to give the Nintendo S or NES a blowjob to get your fucking game to run.
Yep.
Right.
And it comes to
do any of you guys remember in television?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
In television. That was my first thing, man. Burger Time. Burger Time was my favorite on there. That played the best on that. Even beat the arcade. That played the best. Astro Smash. Those
are you picking up an Amiga?
Oh my God! I wish I had an Amiga. In the time.
No, not Amiga. Amico.
The new Amico.
Oh, Amico.
The new Amico. It's the new Intellivision.
Yep.
Now wait a minute. So does Graphic God, does that come with like just pretty much everything that used to be on?
All of the old games have been revised.
Yeah,
including Burger Time. Is Burger Time on there?
I don't know Burger Time, but Astro Smash is one of them.
Astro Smash, guaranteed.
Back just said they put the release date in the chat. It is 10/10/21, and it comes with
for the Intellivision thing.
The new Intellivision. Yeah, it comes with 7 packing games. Astro Smash is one of them.
Oh my God,
Tommy!
My mom's like 60. My mom's like going to be 68 years old this year. She wants one. She's gonna want one. I mean, it's
$300.
God bless. You better get
$300. Okay, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, for if you want to relive that, and instead of going to Disc Replay or eBay to get all this shit, just to get all that, one thing, I guess. I mean, I wish I had Burger Time. I wish I had Burger Time.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the website in the Hangouts chat. You guys have to go here to check this out.
Noof in chat said EA Sports. Our games are like taking a shit. Feels good for a moment until you realize you got to wipe your hole.
Oh, Noof, man.
It's on television.com? What?
Yeah, you can actually get the purple, the special edition purple colored console at GameStop. You can get it from GameStop. They got a special edition purple one.
Wow, the controls look like Zooms.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're only $300, man. I mean, I'd rather buy that than Nintendo Switch. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, okay. I can understand that. I can understand that.
It looks awesome.
It does. I already pre-ordered mine.
Yeah, you got the.
I don't know where you get 300 from, but that's great. Even better, right?
Well, that's the cheapest I had seen it. Like, so if it's 250 somewhere, that's even better.
Oh, there's different colors. There's a bluish like type of purple. There's a brown. There's a sexy looking black.
Well,
Black Galaxy purple.
Tommy Tallarico, when he was first talking about it, there was like What was that version you got? Like the Founders
The
Edition?
wood grain one.
No, it was called like a Founders Edition, right?
Oh,
they were only limited time colors, so I don't know if you can get them now. And they came with a bunch of bonuses. But the one from GameStop is purple. That's limited edition to GameStop, but it comes with a bunch of bonuses too, bunch of extras. Like if you got to buy one after it releases, you won't get all the extras that the one from GameStop will get, or the one like Jay ordered.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what time it is?
Another beer.
Beer time.
Hey, hold on. Let's see it here. Hold on, here it is.
Andy Mack, I love me too. Andy says I'd rather play EA games than buy a Nintendo Switch.
Fuck, man, I'm gonna have another gin. But at this point, I'm gonna be smashed in the next half an hour. Fuck.
I'm right there with you, Andy. I would rather play EA games than buy a Nintendo Switch as well. Oh my God.
Infinite. I do know what time it is.
Wait, I just woke up.
Gin o'clock.
Wait, I just cracked another beer.
Well, wait a second.
We can't wrap this up.
You don't
I'm just joking.
Keep going.
I just say 50%.
Hey, I've got another. I got a beer full of fridge, man. We got like, or wait,
Full of fridge.
I can't believe I just said that.
You're cut off. You're cut off.
I could repeat that. I could say that again if I wanted to. Hey,
Amazing.
my dog outside.
I just say 50% on my current shits for switching to Geico.
You know what? I get such a kick out of clowns. He goes on. Oh, but
I
I
need
fell
tag
asleep.
team to come in here and do whoop. There it is.
I fell asleep because of narcolepsy. No, you fell asleep because you're 40. Fuck off.
J. Yo, GG Gouda.
If you would drink a bit of Grandpa's cough syrup, clown, you would stay awake.
Has anybody ever seen that fucking narcoleptic tree cutter? Oh my god, he's fucking hilarious.
No.
I can't remember his name. But yeah, he fucking falls asleep with a chainsaw in his hand and shit. Oh my god.
What the hell?
That's just dangerous.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, true story here, right? Because I do have narcolepsy. I fell asleep at work one time, sleepwalking with a stapler in my hand, and they found me stapling the wall.
wow.
Oh, wow. That would be awesome. Like, imagine the memes that would come out of that.
Was you like that guy in Office Space that said, "Where's my stapler?"
Yeah.
Shall we do stapler?
James and
Can I
narcoleptic.
stapler back?
No.
You were stapling the wall with what?
I was. Yeah. I was just stapling the wall. Like, I have no idea why.
Please, if you don't give me back my stapler, I'm going to burn this place down.
You really got narcolepsy?
Yeah,
you have
I
a very
do.
nice beer
Fuck,
and
that's
the
crazy.
Yeah,
Is it my turn for a piece of cake? Can I?
Do you like just
can I
randomly
get my
fall asleep
piece
and
of
shit?
cake? Can I get my stapler?
Well, the problem, the biggest problem with narcolepsy, right, is not necessarily falling asleep, okay? Because if you fall asleep, you're pretty much not moving. The problem is when you're really sleepy and you're functioning, but you're technically and legally asleep. So
Shit.
I could be walking around and talking, and I could be legally asleep for 80% of my day. And whatever I do, I have no recollection. And also, I have a letter from my
crazy.
doctor that says if I do anything by accident, I
You're
can't
not
be held
responsible.
accountable by law. Yeah.
You're not
Wow.
responsible.
Hey, did you guys feel sorry for the guy with the stapler when he didn't get a piece of cake?
I did. I totally
I
felt
felt
Rand.
sorry for the poor guy. You know, he
Yeah.
got fucked on the stapler and he didn't get a fucking piece of cake.
You burnt the place down. You burnt the place to the ground.
Like back from the dead is putting shit. The Amico has 7-pack in games. We don't know what one of them is, but one of them is the first 6 are skiing, Astro Smack, Shark, Cornhole, and Farkle. Don't know what the last one is.
And I believe
That's
he said
nice.
that the maximum price of most games is $5.
Yeah, $5 to $7. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, so you could download games off the internet? Like, does it you buy it and you can download games off the internet?
Yes, but he said, didn't he say they would be coming with some physical, but we don't know just yet.
Yeah.
Well, I just want Burger Time. I get Astro Smash with the system, and then I get Burger Time later. You know, our Data East, are you in? Are you in on this shit? I gotta know because I need the Burger Time. Right? Did anybody else like Burger Time?
I
Anybody
love
was a
Burger
I
Time.
love
fan?
Burger Time.
I
Yeah.
actually
Dude,
have
it was cool.
I have the Burger Time miniature arcade unit above my above my desk.
Like, but
Jay,
back just,
stop flexing,
Yeah,
Jay.
I love Burger Time. That was one
I'm
of my
flexing.
faves, dude.
Damn right I am.
I got
Yeah,
burger.
why not?
I don't have a lot of shit to brag about, and that's one thing I do.
I got
That
burger
is pretty
time.
cool graphic.
I got burger time on my modded Street Fighter machine, Jay.
Oh man, I need
Fuck
to buy a
you.
Titan.
You and your one-up.
Wait, you have an arcade one-up Burger
He has
Time?
more than one.
I got more than one.
What?
You have the arcade one-up, but man, I'm jealous of that. I've got 7 of them here, but I don't have that. I don't have that one.
I've got one. I got a Street Fighter machine that's modded. I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle machine.
You got Jago.
Yeah.
Is it Jago? Is it Jago
Yeah,
talking?
you
Who's
Yeah,
it?
that's me.
Yeah, maybe a Jago,
Yep.
man. We's the
That's why I
arcade
said
one-up
what.
guys. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got.
Man, I'm trying to get
You're
my
the man.
Titan
Jago's the
Buick.
man. He's got the cool
like
stuff. He's got the cool stuff.
$1,500
Oh
bucks.
shit! I remember playing this game. What game is this?
What, Burger Time?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember
Flash
playing it.
Rally.
Hey Jago, if you
Yeah.
really want to make them feel like shit, tell them how much you paid for that one.
Which one?
What, the
Turtle-
Burger Time?
The Turtles one?
The Turtles one.
$40.
Oh, no, yeah, he turned me
What?
on the Twitter the one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah, we talked for a while on the Twitter. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
like an awesome deal. Yeah, like you're awesome.
Like
if you,
arcade
man,
machine.
if you ever know any of those deals, then
I
let
paid-
me know. You know, I'm
I-
completely different part of the world. You know, just let me know. But yeah,
I paid $50 for the final fight, and it was brand new.
I know.
Man, I
yeah,
just-
that's awesome.
Street Fighter-
What a great deal for that. I mean,
Yeah.
just there's
Capcom
4 awesome
PS2.
games on that, dude. I mean, that's like $50,
Yeah.
dude. Like you could pay $50 for the biggest piece of shit game in the world on Xbox, PlayStation, whatever,
the
and you
only-
get like a piece of furniture with 4 whip-ass
The only-
arcade games.
The only arcade one
Yeah.
I paid full price for, well, I did. My wife bought it. Was the Street Fighter one. But
And
then
the
I mod-
Street Fighter one's even worth the
It's-
fucking full price. But I mean, they're
it's
all
modded.
worth the
It's
full
modded.
price.
It's modded now though, so it's got like thousands of games. on it.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're Raspberry. If I have once mine
Oh, you're
failed,
playing Samurai
I want to
Showdown. I love
know.
this game.
I need your expertise, Jago, on doing that because that's not my thing. None of mine have failed yet.
Just if you ever get one that you want to mod or whatever, just hit me up in the DM, man.
For sure, bro. For sure,
Dude.
Like, yeah, but you have a cool setup. Yeah, I've seen your stuff on Twitter, man.
I showed
Like
it to
said,
you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. That's cool. For
I
sure.
definitely need an arcade machine. Like I was looking at least minimum for like a CPS 2, so like a Street Fighter machine.
I
and
would
with that,
love
like,
to have a
modding.
real Street Fighter. That is my dream.
I would,
Yes.
but
a real,
those
a real
those
champion edition.
if you find
Street Fighter 2.
you find a real arcade machine now, they're so fucking old. You'd have to restore them, put so much money into them. And then
Exactly, and the screen's the worst part.
The CRTs,
Yeah, the
man.
screens are going to be the worst part, right?
Pain
Am I
in-
right?
Yeah, the pain in the ass to find it. I mean, it's just.
Yeah,
See,
that's
and
why I'm
that's
trying to
where-
Fucking hell. I
And you
forgot
look
I was
at
in.
this, and you're like, okay, so it would take this much to restore these huge ass fucking things that'll take up like this huge ass space, and you can put
And-
these little arcade machines, maybe just fucking restore those. Just do those.
they're so hard to move too. They're so goddamn heavy. I'd rather buy the arcade one-up machine. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
these little guys are cool.
Okay, I'm
I've
gonna
got
pick the exact thing I'm trying to get.
7 of these in my room right here in my little bar. I've got a bar and I've got 7 of these. And
I've
these
seen
and
that.
people will
I've
come
seen that.
over and play.
Yeah, I've seen your.
on They'll play them on Sunday while they're playing while they're watching football, and it's cool as fuck.
This is,
I wish they would. I wish they were coin op. I wish I could.
But I'm trying to
figure
get
out
the
how
one
to
with the
make a coin
1080p
op.
screen.
This is a bit random, but I just completely forgot I was in a fucking podcast and thought I was watching a YouTube video.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry if I got going on that, guys. I'm sorry. I went out the rails.
I just stopped drinking.
I appreciate this. I appreciate this podcast, man. You guys are so great.
Reggie David was like, "Take me drunk, I'm home."
Seriously, yeah, I thought I was watching a fucking YouTube video. I completely forgot I was in a podcast.
Yeah, well, if you look in the, if you look in either the YouTube chat or the chat here in the Hangouts, I posted a link to the kind of machine I'm trying to get, but they're so expensive. But I'm trying to get like the 2-player version, and there's a cheaper one you can get, and it's got a 1080p screen on like this model. But anyway, like it's got HDMI in, and there's a lot of these like multi arcade boards.
Oh,
you get
World
really
Heroes.
cheap, like a Pandora's box, or whatever. I could plug in an Xbox to it, man. If I could get one of these, man, that would be so awesome. But it's like $2,000 after shipping and stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
I as a kid, I wanted the full size arcade machine, But I mean, they're just so goddamn big. And then if you get one, you're lucky to get one that's in perfect, anywhere close to perfect working order.
And then you're gonna have to. And like I said, if you got to replace that CRT
or
you're
anything,
fucked. I mean, like you're not. And so, like, if you can get this, I got this like these 7 arcade machines, and dude, if I would have thought, even if these were 3/4 scale, to have this collection in this room. As I was a kid, when I was like my Super Nintendo, my Sega Saturn play fucking Virtua Fighter over and over. Well, I had like this crazy little light going, and I had my own little arcade going just off my fucking Sega Saturn, you know. And now I've got like all this chaotic noise when I turn all these things on. This is just cool as fuck to me. I mean,
as an adult who has other bills and always wanting an arcade machine as a kid. And having limited space, the arcade one-up machines are fucking perfect for
Yeah, they're perfect.
Exactly.
And they do cost a lot of money. It's you know, I mean, you're not gonna. They had these at Walmart, and I got the Street Fighter and the Pac-Man for $50.
Yeah, where's the best place to get an arcade one-up machine from?
Walmart always has a shit ton in it, and if you give them the right day. Like they were selling the Final Fight one because they won't selling. So my wife works there. She's like, "You want a Final Fight machine?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want more."
X-Men versus Street Fighter, $400, huh?
And she was like, I was like, "How much is it?" She's like, $50. You want it or not? I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm there."
Boom! I mean, there's that. Yeah, it's a piece of furniture. Plus, like, it's iconic, and you can just walk over and play that fucker, dude. Like, for $50. And Walmart. So I got addicted to them once I bought a couple of them, and I've never really paid full price for one besides the NBA Jam one here. The NBA Jam one, I paid full price for that one. I'll admit to that.
Walmart's one of the best places to find them on sale.
I wish we had a fucking Walmart. God,
these arcade one-up machines look great as like a good canvas where you could upgrade it, put better screen, better controls,
exactly,
and then plug more stuff to it. But the one question I have, do they have HDMI input so I can plug in like a Series S? Because I'm planning to get one in the future when they're easier to get, and then I'm going to do that mod. Well, not the mod because it's official. Where
you can mod these things however you want. Yeah, exactly.
You can mod them however you want. But Gen 1, it's a Street Fighter 1. It doesn't have an HDMI in. Like the Turtles is a Gen 2, and the Final Fight 1 is a Gen 1. They don't have an HDMI in from the factory.
How about the X-Men versus Street Fighter one that I'm looking at here for $400? Does that have HDMI in?
Is that a new one? Is that like
No, yeah, that's the newest of the new.
It's on Walmart.com.
I don't know if that does or not. I still think all these machines, I'm going to say, brother, if you ask, no, that doesn't have an HDMI in. No. If you want to, you're going to have to, here's the deal. The screen's awesome. But you're going to have to buy like one of those, it's a VGA to HDMI converter.
Adapter?
Yeah, adapter. It's not that much. I think they're like $35, right? So you can use the screen, and then you could take. Yeah, it might be cheaper than that. I'm just and then you could take and put you a Super Nintendo. You could put you a fucking a computer. You can put you a fucking whatever HDMI's into it. You can. Like
my model one, it has a Raspberry Pi 3B. It had on the Raspberry Pi, it has an HDMI in or whatever.
Yeah,
oh my God. Oh my God! I gotta cut you off real quick so I can say this. Okay, so I was looking for the X-Men versus Street Fighter machine, elsewhere, and I see X-Men versus Street Fighter on PS1 on Amazon for $350, and it's used.
PS1
game? Yes. Get the fuck on out of here, man.
The broken, fucked up one.
No.
Yeah. Hell, I should have saved most of my broken, fucked up shit, man.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
I got all kinds of broken, fucked up shit. I got to put it on Amazon. But no, on that, I think pretty much the newer arcade one-ups, they have a nice tilted back screen, so they're all cool. You just need this. They don't have an HDMI straight plug-in, right? Okay, but you need a converter. All right, so this one's whatever that is. So you just need it's a thing off Amazon. I have it saved to my wish list. I got off the Reddit. People are like, this works. Just like off the spinning stool, all this other shit. It's easy to find.
Okay,
you can easily turn these into. anything you play a Super Nintendo. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Quick. No, it's cool. Quick question though. So the input on the monitor is VGA. Because if that's what it is, that's cool too. I just don't know which one it is. You're saying there's an adapter, and that's cool too. But like, what's the native connector?
Yeah,
on the
exactly. What's the native? And I would say,
you think
damn,
it's
as I
VGA?
look at all those things, they're so. Here, if I could look on, that's what I'm saying. I wish I could look on my phone. That's what I'm saying. I'm so brain dead, like out of my, because my phone's like, I'm using this, and it's like my brains of those things. But there's some kind of adapter on Amazon, and you could use it. And I can't remember what it is, if it's VGA or whatever it is, but it works. Like it just, you can use the stock monitor, and and it turns it into HDMI, and then you could use. And then if you had a Super Nintendo, of course it's not HDMI, but you'd convert it, you know.
Yeah.
And then you plug that into
A video
this HDMI
converter
thing,
board.
and it would work.
Is the video converter board like a bunch of pieces where it's like a part that controls the monitor with the brightness and stuff, and there's like a whole board with VGA and DVI in it? Because I'm seeing like a conversion how-to here with all types of stuff. But I think maybe what you're talking about is a lot simpler than that.
Yeah, it's a lot simpler than that. It's just a board. It's just a board, and if anything, for any kind of adjustments, it might have like what are those called? Like where you take a screwdriver and you.
Oh, the pots. Okay.
A pot. There it is. Yeah, that's what it would be. It's a $35 board, and it's got a pot. You know what I'm saying? And you can control it from that. Hey, if you want a link, like I said, I'm on my phone, so I can't drop out of this to like. If
I believe the board that comes with the ROMs on it, I believe it is a VGA.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. It's a simple thing.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the back of mine, but I'm pretty sure it's a VGA.
It's simple. I would send you the link, but I'm using my phone because my computer's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I see it all over
I
the
couldn't
place.
stream off of that. Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you and go to bed.
Man,
we're in overtime anyway, so
that's cool.
That's right. You can't leave without a reach around. I'm sorry.
Any volunteers?
Hey guys! I remember we talked about wrestling earlier.
Yeah,
I gotta
worries.
say
Thanks for having
something.
me.
I appreciate you coming, Reg.
Yes, most definitely.
Reg,
Hello.
Next time you come, Dave better be with you.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good night, Reg.
Night, buddy.
Good night.
Okay. Yeah,
Good
just
having you on, brother. Good having you on.
Yeah. I'll hopefully come on again sometime.
Oh, yeah. Tell everyone where they can find your videos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can find me on YouTube on Reg and Dave. You can find me on Twitter at Reg and Dave. It's gonna be changing though. I'm gonna be changing that up.
I don't think I'm following you, Reg. I'm gonna have to follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, no worries. I think I sent you a follow earlier, but yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
I'll be hitting you up too, bro.
I haven't looked, so if you follow me, I'll definitely follow you back, brother.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, cheers for having me. Have a good night.
Good night.
Man.
Good night, Reg. And Dave.
Hello.
Big good, brother.
He just woke up. Have a wonderful time. Thanks. Diggity dog.
We're
This is so fun. I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you very much.
It was a
Hopefully I
pleasure.
can be on again.
Thank you too.
Yeah,
I hope you had fun.
Yeah, well,
I had a great time. I had a great
all
time.
fun.
Please
Next time-
invite me again, man, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Me too.
Next time
Thanks for the invite too.
you
GG.
gotta come in the back door next time.
That's right.
All right. Hey, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
That's what you need him. You can keep that secret.
It's not hard because Jago wears
Everybody's
crossless
got an
panties.
industry secret.
Yes. Crossless panties, yes.
You can find me on Twitter, and you can find me on the One Weight Dragons TV, 7 p.m. Eastern
And on
time,
GRG.
the Dragons Den podcast. And GRG every Friday night at 9 p.m. And everywhere great games are played, just holler at me, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's a friend of Lemons means that he should be a friend of everybody's.
It's not what you know, it's who you know. Come on now.
That's right. It's who you know and who you blow.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa. I do not play for that team.
Nope.
Now, there's anything wrong with that.
The views and expressions of Jay, Graphic God, are not the views that are of Retro Renegades.
Good night, everybody.
Bye,
Good
night.
everybody.
Everybody.
Good night. Good night, Jay.
No, you're not allowed to be here. You fell asleep too many times.
Clowns, wake up again.
No, I can't unless you do the flammer screech.
Do it, Jago.
Do it.
What is the Flamish screech?
Just do any impression of Flamish with the high pitched voice.
Oh wow! Oh wow! I'm wide awake now. Holy crap!
Clowns.
Yes. Yes. Yes.